where you're at, Lethal.
Okay, I'll do a speed test for you right now. Nothing too great, but I can still stream pretty nice.
Not bad.
Let's have a look. I'll do a speed test for you. May as well procrastinate, eh?
Right.
Come on. So I'm getting about 60 down right now.
I'm 64. 66.
Yeah, not so bad. I mean, not the end of the world. And then about... I've capped my upload because I'm a fucking idiot. But I get about 5, 6 upload.
It's not bad. I get like right at 14.
That's not so bad. Yeah, I want to get more so I can increase my bitrate, but who knows, man. Eventually.
Well, it's a catch-22 because some people can't watch your stream then.
Yeah, because then you have to... That's a good fucking thing. Oh boy, good point.
Not kidding.
It's cool. I'm all fucking like relatively new to this streaming shit. So like up until let's say I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, my stream settings were shit, and Shadow came in and was like, "Hey, you need to fix this," and it's looked way better ever since. It's been surprising. Right. Something is going down with my stream settings. I'm just going to see what the fuck's going on. Right. It's going down with my stream settings. I'm just going to see what the fuck's going on. Nice one. I see that tweet, troll. I see that tweet. I'll retweet that shit. Cool. Right on, man. So what did you say? We needed a chat panel. We needed a place for text that could be changed. And what else?
Chat, definitely. Chat box. That. Some D-Light branding.
Okay. Can do. So this is where my design's gonna go crazy. I just need to fucking think of something for. Quiet one until it ramps up, I bet.
Oh yeah, start playing some Destiny. Me and
yeah?
Ferd are gonna start playing that. Prez.
Not bad at all, my dude. Not bad at all. It's a pretty good game. I have installed most of it. I tried playing Sea of Thieves again, like
Oh, it's so fun.
3-4 days ago. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing, dude. I loaded into a game, and then I was in a random team, and this bunch of people were like, "Hey, get this skull!" They shot themselves out of a cannon. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yep, you can shoot yourself out of a cannon. Yeah.
And then I think they got back to the island or an island, and they were like, "Hey, Lethal's trying to troll you guys," and I was just trying to turn the ship around because I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. Good game though, best game.
Oh yeah, it's cool. It's a good relaxing.
Yeah, definitely. It's nice. I just wish I knew how to play it more. So next time some guys run, I'll pop on. For sure.
I'll look into it.
Definitely, dude. Definitely.
Yeah, rumor has it. I don't know. I think might be doing a Sea of Thieves stream soon with maybe someone on the D-Live staff. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
A
dude.
charity
So it's-
stream though. Yeah.
Oh, that makes it even better. That makes it even better. I think it would be nice to see some more D-Life stuff stream because I know Tidy streams quite a bit. I know Cheech used to, but he can't anymore. And Johnny and Jimmy obviously, and Red sometimes. It'd be nice to see him stream some more.
Yep.
It'd be pretty cool.
That's weird.
Jimmy's good at FPSs. Him and Johnny.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
I'm not streaming on D-Live right now either.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Damn. I should
It
be
won't
streaming
let you.
also.
Weird.
Yeah. Oh shit, there it is. Great rectangle. Hell yeah, dude. Sorry, I'm I'm working in the background.
You better be.
It's cool.
A
I made
slave driver.
Hell yeah, boy.
No.
Well, after that, no judgment here. All good. Yeah, I made that Christmas thing, but I also made like a call to action. You know, those little things that come out from the side of the video, and they're like, "Hey, follow me," and then they come back in. I made one of them, but I haven't released it yet, so I
Hell
should probably finish
yeah.
that up. Hell yeah, boy.
Just make it come out of the bottom of the
I could-
overlay.
Too. I can make that too.
Yep.
Really nice to make some DLife branded stuff like that for the panel, but I don't want to piss. I don't want to piss on people's feet as to like what they want and don't want. But I'm gonna piss one person off at least, aren't I? So
I'll piss on everyone's feet
equality, man.
equally.
So if you haven't been pissed on just yet, go ahead and send that request in.
Exactly. Get that.
We'll
Get
get
that,
it taken
that push
care of.
request. Exactly.
Taking piss requests right now. 1-800 Sir Piss a Lot. Call us up.
Get it done, man. Get it done. Right. I'm just playing around with elements.
Oh, it was Mr. Bean. Thank you so much for the diamond, man.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Love me some Mr. Bean. Okay. Yeah, I doubt it. This is an outrage.
My stream works.
Oh yeah, your stream's fine.
I
man.
know. Just
Just rub salt in the wound a bit. Jeez. Yeah.
no, there's something going on. Do you like
You- You think?
Okay, so it's not just me, it's you too, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't stream.
It's both, yeah.
I click the live button and I'm unable to go live. So.
I mean, like it's support.
Yo, Shadow, how you doing today, buddy?
Good evening, chaps.
Just trying to
Who
Go
sent this
live
guy
for
an
fun?
invite?
You
Hi,
know
Shadow.
what it's like. I just find my way.
Oh, it was me.
Hope you're well today, dude. Are you having any
Yeah.
issues with D-Live right now?
No, D-Live's fine for me.
Fuck.
Son of a bish.
Yeah, this
Why?
is,
What's going on?
I try and click go live, just can't go live. And I was
To be
just
fair, I haven't tried going live, but watching is fine. I was in Troll's room and it was all fine.
fuck, man. Fuck. It's got me by
Hey,
the balls
Shadow,
right
they actually did something that's really gonna suck for me. So now, if I don't have my stream chat like up, because I've been using the text to speech, and then I go to look at it, the chat is gone. There's like no cache of it, you know.
Yeah, they got rid of the chat log because it was using too much CPU.
Yeah, I know, but like, give me 10 message of history.
Yeah, they've
Please.
basically gone to what Twitch do, where if you refresh, the chat's completely gone because people were complaining about too much CPU load. So I get why they've done it, but it
Yeah.
also kind of sucks.
Oh well, dude, get the Vimbot. That's what I'm using right now. And the Vimbot will read from Twitch, DLive, and Vim.
Yeah, well, that's true.
I'm using it right now.
The thing is, though, even if you have Tidy Labs, like you know the Tidy Labs on-screen chat, you can run that in a browser, so you can just read it in a browser. Even
Oh,
that
yep,
pulls from the chat cache, so if the chat cache clears, it gets wiped as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I don't know. Give me an option to like pay for my own chat log. Then.
There should be an option of like save X amount of messages or don't save
Just
any.
up
Give
to
us a-
10
just
or
give us a drop
something, you
down.
know? That's
Yeah.
not going to kill it.
A safe bet. A safe bet.
Yeah, having like 10, 15 messages won't be too bad. But how it was before with that happening on every single channel,
100.
that was making the site
Yeah.
run bad.
Yep.
For sure, dude.
No
So I
doubt.
mean, it's a positive change, but it means like a lot of us have now have to adjust to what the change actually means. You know.
Yeah, the load time. Have you noticed when you go to someone's stream how it's like
So much
instant
faster.
now? Instead of a second or a second and a half, it's more
Yep.
like a tenth of a second. I mean, I notice things like
quicker.
that.
The streams kick in quicker as well. Like the
Mhm.
page comes up and the streams kick in super fast. So it's definitely made a positive change.
Oh yeah,
Sure, man. I love that shit.
and that's stuff you have to refine as you go. I mean, really,
Yeah.
it's
Definitely.
hard to.
Website's still in its infancy, isn't it? So we're gonna expect some stuff.
I mean,
to be
come
ironed
on,
out.
it's 7 weeks old. Let's be real about this. The site is 7 weeks old. That's nothing.
Exactly. And with what 25k people right now, I think that's what we're
That's the number I've seen. I don't know if that number's official, but the number I've been seen thrown around is 25k active users. Yeah.
active. Fuck. Okay, I thought it was just like.
No,
the
that's
count signed up.
25k active users. That's what I've been hearing.
Bloody
Yo,
hell,
Harry from Troll Fam, thank you so much for the lemon. I'm really curious to see. I was looking today when the partner program went live, because I'm really
Yeah.
curious to see how many of my subscribers resub. You know, automatic. That's what I'm really curious about.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, you can check when you got your subscriptions, can't you?
Well, you
No.
can. I mean,
Can you?
that's if you went through your blockchain.
Oh, if you went through the blockchain, yeah, there's no easy way to check.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could check who you're subscribed to. So if you subscribe to anyone, I don't know, dude. That's the problem.
I know some of a bunch of my subs are actually coming up soon because if you subscribe to someone, it tells you the date you subscribe to them.
Yeah.
But there's no way for the streamer to look at their resubscription dates. So yeah, without going through the blockchain anyway.
Sadly true, my dude. Sadly true.
I would like that because, like, say if I have like 50% of my resubs coming up, I might do a promotion or something.
But yeah, it's good information to have, so you can plan stuff out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure, my dude.
Somebody can make a reader because you can export that to CSV or whatever, so it wouldn't be
You
too
can.
hard at all.
And I bet on the CSV it does give you dates as well. I haven't actually checked for the subs.
Yeah. Well, there's Malari. Have you seen his chat thing he made?
I've played around with it. It's nice.
Oh, you have? Oh, dude,
It's nice.
timestamps. I was like, oh,
He's done a really
timestamps.
good job with it. It looks really good too. Like it's actually really clean.
Yeah.
I love Malari, man. Best. 10 out of 10.
Y'all
Gotta get
know?
that W off there when I talk. Hurry up, phone charge.
You got this, my dude. You got this.
You got it, man. I've known Malari a while. He was hanging around on Mixer for a long time, and he came over with Tidy.
So it's nice to
Nice.
have another designer here, man. I'm so cold and alone right now.
Also, sorry if I cough and splutter. I'm still not 100%.
Oh, it's cool. At least you can like move around there right now.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be streaming tonight because I haven't streamed in a week, and I really bloody well want to.
Well, if
Hell
D
yeah,
Live
dude.
will let you.
If D-Live will let me, I want to stream tonight because I've missed a week of streaming, and that's not okay.
Not One Piece, too. We need some of that Shadow Fox goodness.
Sort of.
Which HyperXs do you use, Shadow?
Hmm?
Which HyperXs do you use?
Oh, these are the revolvers.
Nice.
They're
I really-
really nice.
Oh, yeah. I've always liked HyperXs.
These ones are actually, I got these because they are studio tuned. They're not gaming tuned, so they actually have a nice flat, even level of sound. They sound really good.
Yep. Yeah, most of that's probably their only studio ones, right?
It is, yeah. These are the only ones they have that are studio tuned.
Because they do a lot of. I mean, they have some really good ones for FPSs too.
Their Cloud 2 series for
Yep.
FPS are amazing,
Yeah, especially
and they're so
for telling
comfortable as well.
the directional.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, they have the
mic-
best 7.1.
The detachable mic is actually amazing with the noise canceling on those. For
Yeah, this one
mic
comes
with
with a
heads.
detachable mic too. So, and actually, this mic works way better than I ever thought it would. It's pretty solid.
Well, it's people don't understand. It's so much like they can put a way better quality if they do detachable than if they put one in that they pay a company
Exactly, yeah.
$200, you know.
Plus, if it does break, you can buy a new one for like $10 and just plug it in.
Yep. And if it breaks on your other headset, $150 one, you're fucked.
Exactly. I will take detachable every single time. I mean, I never use it because I have this. Why would I use it when I've got my AT2020 right here? But it's nice to have it just in case.
Try getting a detachable product for an Apple that's open source.
Yeah, that ain't. Better yet, try getting a product from Apple that actually works.
Yeah,
exactly.
Try to use your own outside storage with any Apple product.
Oh wait, you want that thing to work that works on every other phone? Buy a $70 dongle.
Oh, you want Ethernet on your laptop? Buy a dongle. Oh, you want HDMI? Buy a dongle.
Everything's a freaking dongle with them. Man. Stupid. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I fucking hate Apple.
Didn't they get rid of audio jack on their phone too, or something? So you had to buy like Apple.
It is a big shame, right? It just doesn't make any fucking sense.
We need you to buy Apple.
It makes perfect sense.
Exactly.
The thing that bothers me, right? Their products are so bloody good. In terms of like raw hardware, they are so good, and then they absolutely kill it with their software.
Yeah. It's a big fucking shame, man. I have to use a Mac at work, and fuck me, I did not like it.
They're good to manage, though. Is bring your own devices for companies. We used to have to manage a lot of businesses that had 100, 200 employees that have to have laptops that they bring home, and 2 were on the network. It's not actually bad in that case.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, like, they just said, "Oh, this is the laptop you're working with because we forgot to give you a choice, but here's a spare one that's already been asset tagged." So I was like, okay. But the thing with Macs is, as this is what a lot of people say, is they just work. I don't want things to just work, man. I want to play around with some shit, you know.
You can't play around with a Mac. That's the problem. They're so streamlined. It's like it does exactly what it does, and that's it. And you try and tweak anything, and Apple are like, no, you don't. Stop.
No chance. It's ridiculous. I mean,
I want to upgrade my CPU. Oh, that'll be $3,000 then, please, because you can't do it yourself because reasons.
You just sounded when you said no, you don't, just like this government guy we had to talk to one time when we had this. No, I'm serious. When we had these encrypted, like super encrypted phone system that we made, and the government's like, no, you don't.
No.
We get into this. We want the key.
Wow.
You know that's what they do. If it like, and it's public. Like there's all these hush orders. If you try to make super encrypted email or phone system, they literally just stop. They stop. No, they'll just like seriously gag order your ass.
Oh fuck, dude.
I want to let you know, sir, you're treading the lines of terrorism. Just didn't throw it out there. You might want to go and give that a little stop.
It's okay. I worked for those motherfuckers, so.
In the UK, it's nowhere near that bad. It's still pretty bad, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, well, you try to do it, the US will come have a nice talk with you over there.
We'll be on every talk show and every look what this American did.
Mm-hmm. What's the one that we've got near us, Shadow? Fucking. Oh, it's that place down in where's that fucking place?
The Eiffel Tower?
Yeah, that's how you got it.
That's about as much as we know outside of America. It's America and that Eiffel Tower. That's it.
All right, sorry, Lethal.
Oh, it's cool. Yeah, the Eiffel Tower. It's near Cheltenham. I'm not sure what it's called. The UK
Ocean?
What the fuck is it called? It has a stupid fucking name.
I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about, Lethal, at the moment, if I'm honest, mate.
GCHQ. Yeah.
Oh, God, that shit.
Yeah, that shit.
Oh, fuck
you know
that.
what I'm talking about now, don't you, buddy?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Fuck that.
Oh, yeah.
It's the
insane communication headquarters.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of...
you guys have, they're not quite as strict, but they're still freaking bad.
Yeah. Absolutely terrible. It sickens me to live that close to them.
I'm not far away from them myself.
Exactly. I think there's only like, what, 15, 20 miles between you and me? So
it's about 20 miles, yeah, tops.
It's crazy, man. So I don't want to live...
It looks like it could take off and fly.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking ridiculous, right?
That building is so over-designed, it's stupid.
I think the building can fly.
It probably can, dude. Probably
It
can.
wouldn't surprise me if it can, because they're going to piss off somebody. They're going to try and blow it up, and they'll be like, "No, now we fly away."
Oh boy.
All of our streams are definitely being recorded to there right now.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
There's one slight problem. I don't give a fuck.
Overload their bandwidth. Good
I'll
luck
fucking
with
do it,
that.
man. I'm gonna see if I can go live one more time.
I was
This is
like,
really-
I thought you were gonna say, see if you could like DDoS. Good luck.
Yeah, dude, do that and have a nice little knock on your door in about 20 minutes time.
No, you wouldn't. They wouldn't. They would just laugh at you.
Dude, in the UK, acid attacks, they'll look the other way. Some hippie smoking weed in the field, 5 police cars.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
it's true. It's actually true.
You call someone a cunt on Facebook, police at your door. I almost got arrested for
What?
conspiracy for a terrorist act. Not kidding you, because I arranged a pillow fight when I was 13.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Yeah.
It's stupid, and it's true.
Yeah,
They're
y'all
like,
have
yeah.
some hate speech shit, right?
Oh, we're at the moment, hate speech is a big problem over here.
Oh man.
I know there was one guy on Facebook in the UK not too long ago. He actually got 10 years in prison for having a conversation with his mother.
Ooh, oh boy.
The conversation did get a bit like nasty, but Facebook sent over all the transcript with no context. The cops looked at it, went, "Yep, that's bad," because they didn't have any freaking context, and the kid got put in jail.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Did they get it dropped or resentenced? Or
No, as
appealing,
far
I'm
as I know, he's
sure,
still in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be appealing the shit out of that.
Could try your best, man. Try your best. Same thing happened
Context
with
is everything, man. You give something without context, and it could be anything at all.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Do that.
same thing happened with what is it?
That's what the news does every day.
Yeah. They
Makes
really
you not
fucked
wrong.
up. They really fucked up. What's that guy called over here? Shadow Count Dankula, the guy in Scotland for the
Yeah.
pug.
Yep.
Yeah, they really try to fuck him to death with that just because of no context, which was awful. It's like we want to make an example of this man. Well, don't fucking send someone to prison over a pug joke, then you fucking idiot.
Exactly. Like, what the hell? You're sending someone to prison over a freaking meme.
Yeah, disgusting. Well, they're trying to
Over a
ban them
meme.
too. So
It was literally over a meme. They tried to put him in prison because they took it out of context.
Half of America would be in prison over there, I think.
all of America.
Not wrong.
More.
Exactly, dude. Oh boy, I guess it's a very big culture clash to jump from this place compared to America. But you got your own shit in America going on, so I'm fine. I'm fine here.
Oh,
I mean,
fair.
if you compare the two directly, the UK isn't as bad, but it's still a fucking mess.
It's still a fucking shithole, yeah. I've been trying my best to make this overlay panel troll for like 20 minutes. I'm just looking at a white box. I'm not
it's
sure what I'm doing.
fine. It's no, just do it in a week. Okay.
Hello, Jinxie.
Hey, Jinxie.
Oh, gotta go. Ending panel.
Oh boy. That's how I'm looking at here. Okay, that works. That works. I have an idea now.
47%.
So
I'm gonna ride with that.
That should
Maybe
last
I
a
do.
while.
Yeah. My son's about to go to a little birthday party too, so time he's done with that. 40.
Hell yeah, my dude. Should be fun.
Yeah, running a camera, you'll get about maybe an hour and a half out of that. Should be good.
I'm gonna turn it on and like
the
drop
last
like 10%.
panel we did.
Oh, the last
Last
one. I did.
panel we did went on for nearly 2.5 hours, so I don't know.
That was more of an impromptu thing though, right? But it was pretty fun regardless.
It was a blast, dude. I had a really good time.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I did until Shadow got on.
Troll? Stop.
Starts blasting
my
me right
friend.
off the bat about making sure you look at your chat. Troll dentist. No, I'm just no, it's actually good to hear those things. So no joke, it really is.
No, it is. It's good to know.
No, it is. If you don't hear it, then you might not realize that you're doing a shit job sometimes.
Dude, I've seen some people, they just flat out not looked at chat, and then maybe 20 minutes later they're like, thanks, and that's it. That's it.
Yep. The thing
Come
is,
on,
though,
man.
here's the dirty little secret. We've all fucking done it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, see,
First
here's the thing that got me yesterday. I was playing Fortnite with the kiddo,
Yeah.
and somebody comes on Twitch and is like, they're like, hey, can you give me a shout out whenever you get a chance? So I kind of glanced over and then returned to it, and I'm like, my first instinct is to call their name out,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I see the question, I go back to it, I'm like, I swallow cum. Oh no.
Welcome to Twitch.
I'm like, great job, dude. Yeah, that's not happening.
Welcome to
Every single time you
Twitch.
say it.
That's the mentality you can expect over there a lot of the time.
Exactly, dude. Absolutely terrifying. I mean, you get some of those people in D-Live too, sadly. But
You do,
no,
but they're everywhere on Twitch. There's thousands of the bastards.
that is true, yeah.
Okay, I got actually some chat questions. I didn't have my chat pulled up for about 20 minutes. I'm not kidding.
Troll.
Do I have to give you more shit?
So, Jinxie asked who wants lasagna.
Me.
Okay, Bohemian said it's actually 36,000, not 26,000.
Oh shit, that's a nice.
Said
jump then.
69% activity rate.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
That's got
I'll
more
roll
than
that.
the numbers I heard then, so that's awesome.
Yeah. Kiko said the Samsung Go mic is actually good, which maybe that's the detachable mic. I don't know.
That one is detachable.
That's-
I've seen that one. That's good.
Okay.
Another good one is also the Mod Mic 5.
Yep. Yeah, if anyone has any suggestions on lavaliers, I'm actually gonna use some on some streams, I think, when I'm like sitting more back on my recliner or something.
If you're after a good
Planning.
lapel mic, go Rode.
Yeah.
The
Rode,
Rode
yeah.
mics are amazing.
I've heard they are. Yeah.
They're a bit expensive, but you won't regret getting it.
Well, if the quality's there, I'm totally down. Yeah.
Yeah, like you're talking maybe 125, 150 bucks for like one of theirs.
Hey guys,
but
I'm streaming.
the batteries last like for 24 hours straight, and they
Oh, that's
sound
amazing.
incredible.
I hate charging batteries, so.
I think you can also run them wired if you want to as well, but then you have the wire running down and blah blah. It's up to you, but they're 100% worth it. I've used them a few times. They're awesome.
Hell yeah, my dude. Hell yeah.
Then Bad Shot said the GCHQ looks like they saw the Pentagon and was like, we can make a circle.
Not wrong. He's not wrong.
I know.
Oh fuck, dude. I mean, there's some particularly evil buildings out there, but this one is fucking.
You
dumb.
just look at it and you're like, yeah, that place is fucked up.
Yeah, definitely. Something that looks
There's
like
shady
a
shit
UFO.
going on in there, and you know it.
I ain't gonna fuck with them. Hopefully, anytime soon. But dude, would you fuck with a place with a spaceship as a headquarters? No.
No,
No,
really
no
wouldn't.
chance.
For all I know, there's got a death ray in it.
Probably has, man. I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey, Greed. How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by chat. You want to hop on, man? I've been hearing a lot about you.
Greed's legit dude, man. Chill guy.
Love him. 10 out of 10. If you get a chance, check out his VODs or his streams, troll, man. You'll love him.
Is he the one that was a girl that went to a guy?
No, that's
No.
Bella.
No, Bella went to a girl.
Oh, you're right.
I was just trolling Greed as a joke. Sorry.
I'm not with it. Ignore me. Basically, if I say anything, just ignore me.
Shadow's like...
Oh, it's cool, dude.
And boom, I'm
I'm
on.
uncensored.
Yeah.
Boom. Hey, dude.
God, that's scary. No, I'm just joking, Mr. Ryan.
What?
You what, mate?
Welcome. You fucking what, mate?
You fucking what, mate?
Everyone, literally, every time I go out, people ask me, like, where'd you get that sweatshirt at? This Nintendo 64 one? And I just look at them and I'm like, Target?
You wear that shit like 5 years ago, people called you a nerd and shit. You wear that in this generation, yeah, people are like, hell yeah.
It's awesome.
Retro, man.
No.
It is. Retro is a fashion now. Fashion
Oh,
thing.
well, no problem with that, Greed. We understand. We're so glad to have you here at D-Live, man. So,
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Love me some Greed. I would be streaming this too if it fucking worked.
so Jinxie, who have you brought over lately?
Yeah, good question, actually, yeah.
I think she's talking to her chat.
I think her mic's muted.
It's
Oh, that's
so
really
quiet.
Can you hear me now?
There we
Ah,
go.
there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
a volume adjuster. Okay. No, I was saying, I'm still trying to help Mother Nature get on. She's still having problems. But let's see, I've got Aaron B. Cox, Luke TV, Benny Loco, Randomonian.
Any of them play video games?
No, these are all non-game live
Just
streams.
joking with you, Cheeks.
They're all
Troll's on
non-game.
fire tonight with the trolling, man. Holy crap.
My goal is to get the non-gamers over here. We've got enough gamers.
I thought you were gonna recruit like top Fortnite guys.
Aren't we already on D5? Isn't that you? Like my son, him. But he won't play Fortnite because he thinks it's stupid. But he'll take you to first in Black Ops.
Well, there we go. There we go.
UT, we're talking about anything tonight. You tell us what you want to talk about, and we'll either tell you F no or we'll talk about it.
Lots of cussing as well because fuck yeah.
Do I need to turn my live stream on? I guess.
I mean, you can if you want. Make that
Yeah, that could probably help push you guys out.
Lethal
there.
will let you.
Yeah, if like, dude.
I like your
T
little
Live's
setup
fucking-
though. It looks good.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I like it. Very nice stuff. very nice
You are special. Hey, and Shadow, actually, the very first time that Greed chatted in my chat, it didn't talk to him at least 30 minutes. I felt terrible.
I should slap you so hard.
I know he remembers it too.
Stuff
He didn't
like
come
that
by for at
triggers
least
me
a week.
so
and I was like,
bad.
God damn it. Dude, okay, the only thing that I have to say is Fortnite for 10 minutes, I can be in a non-blinking battle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
seen you not blink.
Yeah.
Well, especially towards the end of a Fortnite match when it gets really tense. That makes sense. I get that completely.
Yeah,
Pap.
sure.
And I can, like, you know, right immediately after I die, throw my headset down and walk away for a minute, and then I come back and they're gone, you know. And I'm working on it.
Like I said, being able to play a game and read chat at the same time, even in tense situations, it's a freaking skill.
Yep.
It is a skill that you have to learn. But you
Unless
can
you
do
have-
it.
Text to speech. Prop.
If you have text to speech, but the problem with text to speech is it turns a lot of viewers off because it doesn't sound good. That's the problem.
Yeah. Plus, you can get a bunch of assholes coming in and saying some terrible stuff, and you can't
Yeah.
really turn off text to speech.
I'm not that popular.
You never
Oh, I'm
know,
glad I
you
didn't have
never know.
know.
text to speech on that dude came.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, sometimes it's not bad, but you gotta. It's very like varied for use case, at least for me. It all depends. It all depends.
I mean, text to speech has its place. Like if you're doing VR stuff, it's invaluable
Yeah,
because
yeah, definitely
reading chat in VR, I can tell you right now from experience, not easy.
not easy unless you have that like weird thing. Have you seen a lot of people they do it on Twitch? They can like flick their wrist and they can see like a web page
Yeah.
channel here.
Yeah, you can like link the chat, the window to one of the hand controllers, and you just bring your hand up and look at it.
Yeah,
That is something you can do. But even then, if you're doing something, you can't just flick your hand up and look at it. Sometimes it's a
yeah.
pain in the butt.
Definitely, dude. Definitely.
Okay, there we go. I got it.
Oh yeah. Right. Told Jimmy about my issues, so maybe in the next 2-3 hours I can go live.
2 or 3 hours.
We'll see how it goes. That's so weird though, man. Never had that happen to me before.
Your channel's not stuck online or anything like that either, so I don't know why it's happening.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I think perhaps it's just something that's messing with. I don't know. Welcome back to
It's weird. Yeah, I'm not It's not picking up my stream on D Live, but I'm on Vim, on YouTube, and everything else.
Yeah, exactly. So
That sounds like an ingest server issue then.
Yeah. At least we're not alone in this.
Yeah.
Terrible if we were. Pop that at the back. It's fine. I'll just design until I'm ready to go on.
Okay, my mic was muted here. WT said, what do you think about the chat update? I know we touched on that earlier, but anyone that wasn't here or that wants to say something, let me know.
Feel free.
For all, it's awesome. I love that followers and donations now highlight properly, so they really stand out.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
100% sold on the cash clearing yet, though.
Okay. Good shout. Good shout. In terms of the donations, I really like the roundel stuff on it, which is the rounded circle. I think
Yeah,
that
it
feels
looks so clean.
very nice. I like the fact they've added emojis to it because when I glance over, I normally had to look at yellow text. and yellow text could be anything from donations to subscribing to following, and this kind of
Right.
separates it a bit.
Yeah, you get
So-
the heart, the guinea, the ice cream. It's just easier. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. In terms of the cash, yeah, as we said earlier, maybe I don't care so much because I'm normally looking at it, but when my dash crash, you might want to back up with 10 at least or something like that, just so I can see what's going on. What would be one feature that you think needs to be added to DLive? By greed.
Transcoding.
Transcoding, yes, we definitely need that.
Transcoding. We need it.
Yeah, for sure. I think I'm actually working on a proof of concept for the fan base because I know it's not getting as much use as I'd like it to see. All I see in the fan base is now are just spams from channels and stuff. So I'm thinking of an idea to turn the fan base into something a little bit more, what's the word, full featured. So it's not just a chat application. But yeah, that's.
If I may, I'm in a really weird spot with the fan bases. I use them,
Mm-hmm.
but whenever I'm using them, it's like I'm thinking to myself, why aren't I just using Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'll let you in on what I'm doing with Fanbase. Obviously, I'm not like supported by this or anything. It's just an idea. Turning it into more of a hub for the streamer. So you could probably put like your featured video or replay there.
Or invite directly to a game, a follower.
Yeah,
That would be
anything like
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game integration, stuff like that. That would be awesome.
Yeah, and then obviously you could keep the chat there. The fan base chat is pretty fun. I like the pinning of messages, I like all that social stuff. But
We
you
know what
probably-
rooms are coming to. That'll be good.
The only thing that I use it for, I'm not going to lie, is to send a link to my followers and subs to Discord.
that works.
Same
too.
here.
Yeah,
So to me, it's a worthless feature at this moment for me.
I can see potential.
I'm not. Yeah.
definitely.
I see a lot of potential,
yeah.
a lot of features, but I just don't not usable yet.
It's the thing. What we're having to deal with is the fact that it's in such an infancy right now that we as a community have to voice our opinions for what we want, and that's going to be tough unless a lot of people bastion for this thing. So obviously, mod tools are the big thing coming.
That's
But-
what I want more than anything.
Yeah,
Bohemian has a good. He says should be linked to the sub perk option. I 100% agree.
Yeah, I'm shocked it's actually not already, if I'm honest.
Yep.
I thought that would have been something they did straight away, but apparently, no.
Yeah, we need to bring that up in Discord. Yes.
for sure, dude. Oh shit! 1 sec. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
No worries.
We're gonna count down. I'll put a timer up. So Jinxie, what are you up to? The lasagna cooking? Internet's running like shit, I guess, since I can't hear you.
Either that or Mike's muted again.
It's possible. Mr. Wang's getting into something over there.
Yeah, I'm all trying to be silent about it. Bag of cookies.
Fair play, man.
WT, if it were financially feasible, would I stream full time? Absolutely. Unfortunately, I like to spend a lot of money on entertainment and going out and having a good time. And yeah, it would take a lot. It'd take almost what I made in a month and a half,
My mic was off.
like every 10 days for me to be able to stream full time.
I actually think if you have the time to live stream full time, then you should absolutely do it.
Yeah.
I don't have a job, and I have the privilege. I was talking about this, I think, last night. I have the privilege to be able to just, come in here and turn my stream on and stream. And no, I got my camera off, so we're good. But anyways, especially if you're a new streamer, the more you stream, the better you're going to get at it. And also, the more you stream, if you're multi-platform, the more you're going to get the viewers from other platforms that are watching your, stream are going to come over to DLive. I don't know. I'm so talked out, you guys. I've been talking for 3 days, about this stuff.
Well,
Mad crazy.
and when it's not just solely streamer platform, when the video platform kicks off too, that's another, revenue stream you can
and
have.
with the new addition of the unlimited treasure chest for viewers or,
Yeah, that's
answers
huge.
alike, That is the most awesome feature I think any platform could put on. For...
You just need like 5,000 chat box and you're making money.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm just joking, chat.
You will get caught. Don't do it, because we will tattletale on your fucking ass. So just...
We don't even need to tell. They have actually security in to stop that.
They'll know.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be a good thing for someone to actually test, honestly. So.
Yeah,
Not kidding.
I think it does need to be tested.
Like
5,000 windows open on a 4K.
Like that for us, you know. Hey guys,
like
what I made.
all we have to go do is post a thing on Black Hat World, be like, hey, can you guys find a way to abuse this?
Yeah.
Oh, they will.
Test it. And they'll find a way.
Yep.
And shit, there's people who do that for a living. Like, they will go to companies and be like, hey, pay me to, break into your...
Oh, yeah. White hat hackers.
White hat hackers.
That's what they're called. Thank you. I couldn't remember the name of them. Thank you, guys. Yeah. And
We will pay you an
the
absolute shit ton of money to break into our system.
Well, it was the FBI who started that whole white hat hacker thing because of, what the hell is it? DEF CON. I don't know if you guys have heard of DEF CON. Well, it's, I've been a few times, but back in the 90s when it first started out, they were like, white hat hackers, to where they weren't really hacking people to hurt them or steal from them, just to fuck with them, kind of like something Troll Dennis would probably do. And, but, the hotels and shit out there in Vegas were freaking out, like, oh my gosh, hackers, like, they hacked an airplane. And so FBI got involved, started breaking in, coming to the DEF CONs, and over time they made a contract with these hackers, like, hey, we'll pay you. And that's kind of how the whole white hat hacker got started.
It's the only way you can actually secure your network or your...
It is, yeah.
Well, and they see it this way. They're like, well, it's better to pay a hacker to hack our system to tell us what's wrong than to actually let them hack our system and screw us over. So
it's like that hacker who got into Microsoft a few years ago. Instead of actually sending him to prison, Microsoft straight up hired him.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
That's what I like.
They were like, all right, well, let's just hire this guy because he's smart enough to crack our system. He should be on our side. Like,
Yeah,
let's just
that's
pay him
literally
so
what
he
they
doesn't
did.
want to go steal, right? I mean, if you pay people, guess what? They don't have a reason to go rob and steal and pilfer, right? So.
Yes, they will hire you. And the government,
Yep.
if you do it to the government, though, then you don't just get a job. You get a chain, and you're owned by them.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Exactly. So be careful what you sign up for. So.
Doing it to a corporation is one
I
thing.
would
Doing
rather
it to the
have a
government.
militia that's full of hackers for the people than a bunch of people that are hackers for the government. I'll tell you that right now. Like, you be on my side, okay? I can't pay you as much, but be on my side because you'll get
China.
So, who here is trying to recruit besides me?
Me.
Yay,
As
Lisa!
far as recruit for,
They haven't.
I'm bridging.
They haven't offered me a fee, so I'm not.
Your fee is them coming and silly. Oh my god.
I'm just joking. Hey,
Premium.
So
wait
for
up.
every person I recruit over, their viewers are actually coming and following me and, tipping me. And so it's like what my son said. He's like, it's karma, Mom. That's karma for doing something good, like for helping people out.
Yes.
So you're going to get rewarded for it.
But Jinxie, would you not?
YouTube, when it first came out, it didn't have a billion videos to offer people, right? So it had to build its content. Same thing as D-Live's doing. We got to build the content to give to people. So the more people we get over here, the more content we can get put on. And I also will point out that the D-Live team does notice when you're recruiting. They do pay attention to you guys, believe it or not. They're actually watching whether you know it or not. Okay? And they are noticing when you're recruiting people. So keep it up because it's going to benefit you in the end. Even if you're not getting a benefit from the D-Live staff, you will be getting benefited. And then maybe in the future, there'll be some kind of, reward system that they'll enforce for people, like a referral system or something, right?
That just
Oh,
reminded me, earlier on D-Live, they used to run referral campaigns. So I think that was pretty beneficial. People just get rewarded directly for that. So that was pretty cool.
I think they'll come back.
Yeah, it'll come back to us all eventually. I mean, just, you just got to be patient because there's a lot on the tables right now that is getting done. And,
The simple
Imagine.
truth of the matter is that D-Live right now isn't ready for prime time properly. It's
No.
functioning, but it's not ready for like a massive influx yet. I hate to say it, but it's not.
But it's coming. It's
coming.
soon.
It will happen. It's just not there quite yet.
Once people start understanding, okay, so I've noticed through my recruiting efforts, the biggest issue besides their viewers, take that away, the biggest issue people are having is how to stream on D-Live. So between the phone app and the platform, because a lot of people are coming over from YouTube or Twitch or streaming where they can just literally stream straight from the site, right? No broadcast
Okay.
software. And
Yeah.
so I'm finding that a lot of people don't understand OBS as much as, say, all of us do, right? Like, we all just assume everybody who streams uses OBS. Well, they don't.
Why don't
use
we-
Mixer. They don't use any of that. They just use the platform. And so I'm finding it myself constantly spending hours helping these people to get, and they get discouraged, they get frustrated because they don't know how to use broadcast software. And so I'm hoping we as DLive community can get together and create something besides just a Discord server, because a lot of people don't use Discord, to where we can show and teach people how to get on DLive.
Well, here's the thing: those guides already exist, but they don't seem to be helping.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
it's
That's why we need to add some more to it, like some actual video footage, maybe, or something like that. Like, you know, somebody like Fox, who knows OBS inside and out, do a live stream that'll upload a video of how to use OBS for DLive.
I'd be more than happy to do that.
I can make some graphics.
We honestly could also listen. Like, partners could do something like on the weekends. We have an onboarding like group,
Yeah,
where everyone signs up for like an hour that is familiar with XSplit or OBS, whatever. I mean, it's pretty simple to me.
Shit, sorry.
Wouldn't be, you know, it'd be a good way to have a personable one-on-one with them too, and walk them through
Yes,
it.
good idea.
Agreed. Yeah.
Also,
So-
what
Yep,
this
I
will
agree.
do, if you guys are live streaming this, okay, because we don't have upload capability right now. So what you're doing when you're doing these live streams and making this, you're actually adding tutorial footage to the platform, so somebody can go and search that.
Yep.
You see what I'm
I mean-
saying? So this
And
is
then-
going to benefit in very wide range if we start focusing on, you know, oh, God dang it, guys, I'm sorry. So, like, I don't know, every Tuesday, Fox does a tutorial session. Every Wednesday, Toast does a tutorial session. Like, we all take turns, like, signing up for what I can do to help people. You know, like, everybody knows their own little thing, what they're good at, what they're not. So you can just figure it out that way and start getting the videos up there, because having the content's the most important thing, not just for DLive, but for us as well, because that's what people want. They want content.
I'd be down for doing that. Honestly, that'd be fine. Because I mean,
Yeah.
this week while I've been able to stream because I've been ill, I've been going around the site and I've fixed at least
Oh, I know.
12 people's OBSs.
Thank you,
At least
Shadow.
12.
Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
I
Hey,
know.
Shadow.
All week, I'm like, what are you doing, Shadow? Fucking with OBS.
I've got something for you. Tidy
Oh my
hasn't
god,
been able
yeah.
to fix
I
yet.
spent a whole day with that too. Like I was like watching videos like crazy, trying to figure out some stuff.
See?
Like a whole day dedicated.
Jeez, man.
Oh, and
I'm sure, like,
Stone Crypto threw a link down in my stream for everyone. Live streaming requirements with a guide. Check it out.
Oh,
Thank
I
you,
got
Stone.
one
Thank you,
too.
man.
Here, this is, you need to, I'm going to put it in this chat and you give it
Go
to
for it.
people. Okay, because this is something very important that I give to everybody. Yeah, I've even sent it to Fox. And Fox like, I don't need that. I'm smart. I
Oh,
know
yeah,
how to
dude.
do everything. No, I'm kidding. He didn't.
Yeah,
If you're going to put up that chart with all the bit rates
Yep.
and stuff, those numbers are wrong.
ooh,
They weren't wrong
ooh.
for me. If you
Yeah.
have, now let's say you have a power machine like
Let me look.
Fox. Okay. Fox has like a
No.
freaking future freaking.
No,
It's different
those
with
numbers are
bitrate.
for RTMP 1.0. We're on RTMP 2.0. No, those numbers are wrong. Like
Well,
straight
they
wrong.
worked for me.
I think they're good as a
They
baseline,
fixed the
but
only
they're not.
thing-
They're a good
the only
baseline,
thing
but they're
I
not
had to
accurate anymore,
change,
sadly.
and it was because I changed it myself, was the CPU speed that you made me change. As far as I had to lower my bit rate all the way down to 691, and I had to lower my screen reso put out to the 696, whatever the lowest is on OBS, and that's the only way my stream would work on DLive.
Yeah.
Freaky.
It
Yeah,
really
and
just
I got
takes
that
somebody
information
looking at
after
the
talking to
hardware.
Everybody on DLive, and they're all like, raise your bit rate, raise your bit rate, raise your bit rate. And I was like, making it worse. So I finally searched for like 3 days, and I found this spreadsheet, and I put that stuff in, and boom, like gold. So I
Very
stick to
nice.
it because not everybody, I'm thinking this is for older machines, maybe. And everybody I talk to that I recruit has old machines because they're old people. So.
I guess the issue with that is for
Well,
bringing
then somebody fix that spreadsheet and make it updated.
for bringing like integration to how to directly go live from OBS. The DLive's going to need to talk to actually those people, and that's hard when you're small because you haven't really got that pushing power. You could say, okay, we're a top platform, we need this. In this sense, it's just like a
Well, can you
community-based
update
feature.
that, Toast? Can you
I
make
mean-
that more like adaptable to be live for other people based off of their graphics?
Well, it's not D-Live. It will
Yeah.
be the same for every platform.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
That's OBS themselves.
Besides the keyframe interval.
Right.
Mixer's
okay.
0. Yeah.
Well, because
Not
that's
for
the
me.
issue I'm running in that I'm finding with a lot of people is they're having problems getting their bit rate right.
Yeah.
And because they're not familiar with it. I wasn't. I had to teach myself.
The problem is the bitrate is both internet and hardware dependent. That's the problem. It's not as clean and simple answer as
Okay,
that.
so let me
like
ask you guys, what is the minimum CPU? Like, so a single core or a dual core is not gonna
Depends on
cut it.
what you're
Right.
doing.
Depends on what you're
It
streaming.
depends if you're just doing web conferencing. I mean, there's a million factors to that.
Okay, see,
and
that's why I'm
intervals.
saying we need tutorials then for this because
Well,
I don't know what to
you-
tell people.
I need to give you my opinion on it. You're not going to like it at all.
Just tell them to fuck out.
Well, no, not at all. I don't mind helping people at all either, but they also have to put in the time if they're going to want to be successful. If I have to hold their hand
Oh
through
yeah,
it, then
I'm not talking about that. Once they get their stream up and going, I'm out. Bye. You know, here's some
But if they're
tips for you.
I don't understand how they can stream to another platform and then I understand that some of it's integrated, but they still have to.
How are they
set up
streaming
some
without
things,
a
right?
broadcast? They're doing it because so if you go to Streamy, Twitch, and YouTube within the platform themselves, you can just click on go live and it goes live.
You're talking about the mobile app. Yeah, they all have
No,
go live.
they have it
within
on the
them.
browser too. I used to do it.
You can
But
stream
the
through
go
the
live
browser.
button on Twitch and whatnot just gives you OBS settings. That's
no,
it.
No,
No, you can do it straight.
No,
directly
they
from the
have a
browser.
camera option on the browser now that you can
Oh
click.
wow, they've
That's
actually
just like the
actually how
mobile
long
app.
since I've actually streamed
It's
on
just
those.
like the mobile app, except it's on your browser, and you can go directly to live stream without a second-party software. And that's the
Okay.
problem I'm having with people is because DLive don't allow for that, and so people are like, "Oh, I don't know, I can't figure it out." Bah!
So in other words, yeah, you can stream to those platforms now without using OBS,
Yep.
which I have literally never done.
Yep.
That changes everything.
Yep, and that's what I'm trying to. I'm not technical like you guys, okay? Like, so I don't know all the wording. So I know I probably sound confusing to you guys, but when I'm, like, so the fact that these people can just open a browser, click go live, boom, they're live. That's super
Yep.
easy for them, and I'm hoping that we can either figure out tutorials that we can put up for people to send them to watch, or DLive and act something to where people can just go live from their platform. But I don't know how that all works.
The
It's
core
probably
problem with making a
server-based.
tutorial is you can't have a blanket tutorial that will fit everybody's hardware because every PC is different.
Well,
you
just a
can't just have
basic,
one
though.
blanket.
Like, I mean, like a basic, like, hey, look, you can't stream directly from the platform. You need to use OBS software or some type of software and explain the options maybe they have. You can use this one, this one, this one. And then for advanced tutorials, go here or there or whatever.
Well,
Interesting.
I think like Bohemian said, you got to know your hardware and bandwidth before you can use a bitrate.
But that's what
calculator.
I feel like you guys are missing my point. That is what's discouraging people from coming on the platform.
I guess. I mean, it's certainly
Not
got a learning
everybody.
curve to it.
I recruited somebody who is 65 years old. Do you think they know how to use OBS software?
I mean,
Wait, what's
It's
their
a tough
channel?
one.
Because
Benny Loco. Go look up Benny Loco. I'll type it in.
okay. Nice.
But
It
can they really will they really not get on Discord on their phone or
Yes,
something?
they don't even
Because
know how to use Discord, dude. They don't know how to
Well-
download shit. They're 65 years old.
my thing is, if I can't get them to Discord to where they can like screen share, it's too hard for me at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
'cause
I
It's
do
just
Google
my
Hangouts.
time is
I
just.
do. They see these older people understand Google Hangouts, so I can like get on there and talk to them and stuff. But while they're live streaming, I'm live streaming, and we all just kind of clash. And I'm trying to get them over on DLive while we're all live streaming. Paneling isn't kind of in the equation.
Can you get any of them on this panel?
This
We can
Benny
help
Loco has 1.9K follow.
See if you can get Benny on.
I could probably get Benny on if she's awake or up. What time is it? It's 4 in the afternoon in California. Let me go to Hangouts and see if she's on.
California.
And see
No
this link for this chat, she's going to be like, oh, I don't know. Because if it's not a Hangouts panel, she's not going to be able to figure it out. She's on Hangouts right now.
Hey, WT, thank you so much. You have a good one, man.
Let me
Take it
see if
easy,
I can
buddy.
get her to just click this and do what it fucking says. I'll message her husband. He's a little bit more savvy than she is.
You see, the core problem is, you see, all of us here, for the most part, we are in the more tech-savvy group, and we basically always stream using software like OBS. We don't... if I saw the option to go live from within a browser, I would flat out ignore it. Because why would I want that? Because I can't customize it the way I want.
If you don't know what you're... Okay.
I understand what you're saying, too. I seriously do. I get it.
Somebody who's never streamed before, because I just started streaming in April, all right? And when I looked at the YouTube page, I'm like, so I went for the easiest one, which was click this button, go live. Boom, done. You know? And everybody who's on the computers these days are not trained in computers like we are. You know what I'm saying? So they're just here to... They know how to use a browser. They know how to use a mouse and a keyboard.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so we have to really focus on this. We have to understand that not everybody is at our level when it comes to technology.
D-Live was part of Steem. I was uploading my videos because I produced the video.
It's easier, right?
I was just uploading them, yeah.
Right, instead of live streaming.
But then I was like, man, all right, I really have the time to produce these videos right now. I need to keep up with my audience, so go ahead and start live streaming. A benefit I had, to have that knowledge. Honestly, if I didn't have it, I'd be like, damn, what do I do?
Right.
Yeah. It's a tough thing to onboard people because I know the younger generation. It's pretty much straightforward. You watch an OBS thing, you're fine. But for older ones, it definitely is harder. And I think a feature request to go live. I think obviously people want to go live direct from their mobile phones. I know that's like through the D-Live app.
And Xboxes.
That's definitely something that I've heard people want. But doing it from like a web-based thing, I mean,
that's going to add so much stress onto the servers.
Yeah.
Putting the option to just stream from browser?
Yeah, that's going to put so much stress on the servers. Right, well, that's what I was
saying. I understand that, and that's why I think we need to really set up shop for the noobs. Because there's a lot more people out there who don't understand this than there are people who do right now. There's a lot of people coming into live streaming who are like, oh, this sounds awesome, and I want to try this, but if they can't figure out how to set up their live stream, that's going to discourage them, and then we're going to lose people.
Yeah, there's a disparity, you see, because when a lot of us got started in streaming, those buttons where it was just like, okay, go live, do it. Those didn't exist.
Right.
Like we were presented with a wall of text saying, these are the software you can use. Figure it out. And
guys, this is 20 years later after the ability to live stream. Okay, so just imagine how advanced it is now, and how so many people can just come into. I mean, look, it's a world full of phones, and everybody can just boom, boom, done. And so they expect that with a computer, but we can teach people how to do this. Like I said, through tutorials, through live panels, through getting together. If somebody messages in Discord in partner chat and says, hey, I just pulled somebody, or I'm pulling somebody over, and they don't understand, we should all be grouping up and getting over there and helping these people get on, especially if they have 1,000 or more follows on their platform that they're on right now. So I think we need to get a little bit more organized, and when we're recruiting anybody, it doesn't matter who you are. If you're recruiting somebody and you're on D-Live and you need help, or they need help and you can't figure it out, then you need to be able to go to us and we're going to come and help. Okay. And then we also need to work on welcoming these people, no matter who. All of you guys, like Shadow showed me people he's brought in, Troll has, like all you guys have, and we all need to get over there and make these people feel welcome. Hey, help them out, share their posts or share their live.
I promote people I bring in like crazy.
Right, and I do too. But we all need to work together and do it for each other's people too. So that, and I'm not saying you have to go and support, or you have to go and follow, or you have to go and donate. But we need to be going in and going, hey, welcome to D-Live. And
because I cross stream to Facebook, YouTube, I cross stream to all of it. Not to mention, I have my professional acting page on Facebook, and I have Mr. Wang Gaming on Facebook. What I'm doing is cross.
How big is the wing?
I was waiting for someone to ask that.
Ignore him. Anyways, go on.
Oh no, it's just a matter of me cross posting and putting the name out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely, it's always good to like fund. I wouldn't say fund, but endorse promotion to this place. I think a lot of people on Twitter you've seen. Every time not Lena, D-Life posts a thing, you'll see a bunch of people, including partners, non-partners, like the vocal part of the community that you'll see them pushing it. But to extend that would be very nice. I think we had a chat recently, relatively recent, about a week or two ago, in the sense that to drive promotion to this place, yes, you need the ease of use, but at the same time, you need to drum up the interest and hype in it. And that's going to come through.
Especially when we're posting things on Twitter about how community oriented we are.
Yeah.
When D-Live is posting things like that, we need to back that up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I feel for the most part, we actually are.
Well, yeah, we are, but I feel like we could do better. We could always do better.
Community oriented.
I think we all need to do better. That's just,
we don't want to be like
it doesn't matter how good you're doing, you're never doing better until you've like got yachts and all that shit, right?
Is there a way to have a non-toxic community when it's over 5 million users? Though?
No, not
No.
possible.
But there is a way to have a community that supports each other and has each other's backs when we have to deal with toxic people. Okay,
And the simple truth is,
you can
toxic
also
people will
turn those
come.
toxic people to want to be part of your community. Okay, because I've been doing that too.
Don't feed the trolls.
No, you love the
Don't-
trolls. You give them hugs and kisses, and you tell them how awesome they are, and then they
And then they
start,
turn around and kick you in the nuts.
you know, or you mute them.
I actually had a couple of trolls that actually turned out to be pretty cool people.
Right.
Oh, that's happened. Yeah, that's happened.
Yeah, it can definitely happen. Definitely.
Yep. You know, you gotta. Some people are just online because their life sucks and they just want to go take it out on other people, so they hide behind a keyboard. And sometimes they get in the wrong groups of people, right? And so they'll just follow around whatever everybody else does until they come across someone who plants a seed in them, and they're just like, oh, hey, I like this way better than this way. And so, you know, because people, that's really in reality how people are. And you just
Yeah,
gotta inspire them to break away from here and come over here.
It's a thing with this website, not with this website, with the internet in general. People are very impressionable, and that's why I think, for example, one of the requirements of partners is that you've got to be a good bastion of community, be a good
Be a good
That's
role
what
model.
I'm learning
basically,
how
yeah.
to do, because I've never
Yeah.
done anything like this, Toast, ever. Like, I've never
this is-
represented a platform.
This is my first time too.
Yeah, and so I'm learning as I go, because, you know, I'm like, oh gosh, did I just do something that's against, you know, partner? Like, did I say something? Did I do something? Oh my God. Like, in my head, when I'm streaming, that's what's going on right now. Like, most of the time,
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh gosh, am I messing up?
You know, I actually started to think like that for a minute when it was like, you know, a little out of hand on here. And then I realized if I ever have to stream in that way where I'm worried so much that I can't be myself, then I don't want to stream.
Right, and I
gonna
don't
do
think D-Live wants us to feel that
No,
way either.
no.
They don't.
But
They
there's a
want us
difference
to be,
between
they wouldn't have made us
Fucking live stream.
partners
That's it.
based off of how we'd been streaming prior. If
Exactly.
They
The
didn't
fact,
want us to
the fact
represent.
that some people are getting partner means that what they were already doing was partnership
enough.
material. So if you keep doing what you were doing, you got nothing to worry about.
They want
Hey, Mr. Fang,
diversity for
hanging
representation.
out.
That's what I see.
sure.
They want a diversity of streamers to represent them. That, you know, some might offend people. I'm sure I offend people. You know, yeah, right, okay, but that don't mean, you know, that is
just do it equally.
right. I don't know how to put it in words, but I mean, people get offended. It's just how it is. Like, I got offended when we dealt with all that shit, right? Like, it
For sure.
happens. But I think
I saw you in my
D-Live
chat.
understands that each person is an individual and their stream is an individual. What'd you say? I missed it.
I saw you in my chat.
Saw me in your chat?
Oh, you were going off that one day on this.
Oh,
Going
oh,
absolutely
don't bring
ham.
that up. Don't. I want to forget about that. That whole day is. I'm pretty sure it's been deleted too. I want it like.
Oh, I deleted some of those videos.
Yeah.
I don't want curation on.
I think D-Live did for me because I couldn't figure it out, and I'm like looking and shit, and I'm like, oh my God, where is it? Where is it? And I can't. I'm like, oh my. I hope they took that down for me. Like, I hope they knew I was so out of my mind that day that.
I think a lot of videos got taken down purely because they knew everyone was emotional.
Yeah, and I
And
was
they were
gonna do it
overreacting.
anyways. I was like gonna take my video down, but I was so happy they did for me. I was like, thank you. Oh God, thank you for doing that for me, because I was so embarrassed. I still am. Like, that's not me. I don't do stuff like that. I've never done anything like that. Even on YouTube, I've never went off on people. I was just
Why'd
like,
you
oh my gosh, who was that girl and where did she come from? And I hope she never comes back.
Hey, we have our moment.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone does, yeah.
But I like to
We
do
all have our
that
triggers, man.
in real life
Get one of those
behind
triggers,
closed
you're done.
doors with soundproof walls. You know, that's how I like to do that, where nobody else sees it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
When
I
that
mean,
person
that's-
comes out, I don't want to be public. No, thank you. No, let's go over here and let me talk to you. I'm that kind of woman. Like, if I'm fighting with you and you're my man, or you're my family, or whatever, I'll be like, we're in a room full of people. Woo! And you, if I go, okay, I need to talk to you over here. You know your ass is in trouble. Because I don't just bust it out in the open. I'm like, we need to go talk. Come on. I need you to help me chop up some potatoes.
I was about to make a food reference, like you were gonna say. Like you said that to me, it'd
Yeah.
just be.
If I invite you to the kitchen, you know you're in trouble because I don't cook with anybody. I cook alone. Stay the hell out of my kitchen. But if I call you in there, you're gonna be coming in with your tail between your legs, like, oh shit, what did I do? I'm sorry.
I missed Greed's chat. He asked, do we feel the forums are underutilized right now? And I'm gonna start
Yes.
this real quick with 100% absolutely.
Do we feel what?
Are the
Forums
forums
are
underutilized?
What
They
form?
are.
The D-Live community forums.
Oh, forums.
Yes, sorry.
I was confused. Yeah,
I'm a
I'm
hick.
partially deaf. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm a hick. And
No,
I
I'm
mumble.
literally partially deaf in my left ear. I've lost hearing last year or beginning of this, whatever, a few months ago. I'm going deaf and blind.
Someone else on this.
So what about the forums? I couldn't hear you.
Are they underutilized?
What?
Yes.
Oh, underutilized. Absolutely. But I'm not a forum person. See, and I'm trying to learn how to get on there more. I did forums in the fucking 80s and 90s. When you've done it for that long, it's like, ugh.
For sure.
I'll admit,
I mean,
I'm part of the problem with that. I don't
I'm
use
just
them
being
enough.
honest. I'm being honest about my own self right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I am horrible about
What were
getting on.
forums like in the
ooh,
Oh, dude, it was all developers and coders and like if you had internet in the 80s
Cheaters.
and you could get dude, go look up the oldest first forum is in the 80s, guarantee you.
Dial-up
Well,
message boards, man.
Jinxie, that makes my point. There you go. Greed's helping us out. All those old people that don't like Discord, we can have them use the
Get them on the
forums.
forums. I know, I try. I do send them links, but I feel like they're not going. I don't know what it is. If it's the design, maybe we need to design the front page or the
I think the
community.
forum design's actually really clean.
I
Maybe
think
we
it
need
is
to
too.
add
Easy.
rewards for forum posts. Good
There you
forum
go.
posts
That's
and
a good
stuff.
idea.
Or you can donate directly to forum posts. Lino.
that'd be nice to link it with a channel for sure. Yeah. The
Yeah,
thing is
that
with
now
that-
that's a good idea. That's a really good idea, Troll. I like yours better.
The issue with that is, I think, because they're using two separate APIs. So I think obviously D-Live didn't make the forum backbone, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
But
linking that
can
would
it be
hard.
done?
I mean,
And
a
it
lot
can
of
be
it's
done, but it
actually
would require some heavy coding.
Yeah, you need to really integrate that or make
So
your
then we
own.
need to recruit some coders.
Probably what, $20,000-$30,000 worth of work.
Yeah,
Easy,
easily.
Yeah,
easy.
easy. So that's the thing. We can make all these great ideas. We have to look at the monetary cost
Right.
and how much it benefits them to do that.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. It's a tough one, yeah, but I think
Well, I
initially-
push the forum links out to people because I don't have the answers for everything, but that doesn't mean that they're going and reading them.
There's honestly
How
enough
about this?
incentives on the forums for me. There's all kinds of, so almost all my whole overlays I get from the forums and animations and all kinds of stuff. Lethal's always doing stuff on there.
You guys want to
Yeah.
see what my dog did to my bed real quick? I have to show you. He's such. Oh my god.
My problem is, you see, I've become so goddamn dependent on Discord, and I use it for everything.
My dog
That's fair enough.
destroyed. He literally destroyed my bed,
Wow.
oh, that's
Rip.
what they do. They're a big rip.
and he's passed out. He's just like, it's my bed. That is not your bed anymore.
You have to sleep around them. You just can't get around it.
Dude, 3 in the morning he'll be like that, and I try to move him. My dog is. I should turn the cams to show you guys. He's bigger than me.
Oh,
He's
it's
taller than me, and he weighs more than I do. So moving him, he moves me. Like he will literally bump into me, and I'll just be like, and I'm like, really, dude? Get out of my bed. No, I can't sleep without him. He's the only. He's like, my boyfriend works nights, so
yeah.
I sleep with dogs and cats.
It's understandable.
To
Um,
have something.
if I could
So
interject,
they didn't message me back, Rand and Benny. They might be
Ah,
live
don't
on
worry about it.
YouTube. Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna go see if they're live though. If they are, we should go over there and be like, why aren't you streaming on D Live? They're not.
if I can
Jimmy
interject
Dore
real
is
quick.
live. Hey,
With
there's
that-
somebody we could go raid right now. Go raid Jimmy Dore, even though he's a little out there. But I mean, hey, you should be streaming on D Live, Jimmy Dore, not YouTube. What's wrong with you? Fuck that super chat. That ain't nothing. Get an Ninja That super chat annoys me, man. I can't stand that. I'm like that, and then they take part of your, like, a huge part of your money for it, and then you got to pay PayPal too as well. It's like, I'm bringing viewers to you. You should be paying me or taking less, one or the other. Like, I understand you need the money to run your platform, but how am I making an income? Plus, I've got to do all kinds of crazy stuff just to monetize. Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, Mr. Wang. Oh, Wally. Thanks for the ice cream. I just saw that. I have my stream shut off. I just have my page. No, I don't. I'm on it. I don't know why I didn't hear that.
Anyway, Toast, what do you want to say, mate?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So going back to Troll's point of, do you think the forums are underutilized? Yes, definitely. And that is where I do post my D-Live oriented graphics and stuff like that. So that's where people can go. I also do like get those links and I put them onto Twitter, Discord, fanbase, everywhere. So it all links back into the community forum. But in terms of feedback, making a post about it on Twitter and linking it gets me more feedback than the actual forum post itself. Yeah.
Which makes perfect sense because everybody uses Twitter.
Everybody. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it's forums are now Twitter.
Essentially, yeah. So
I mean, they really are.
In terms of
I remember a panel on Steem Pile right before we merged over, or whatever that's called, and they were talking about the streamers versus bloggers.
Right. Got some people on Mixer and Twitch right now, and they're like, "Whoa, this stream, this is weird. I've never seen this before."
Come to D-Live.
Yeah, D-Live.tv. But yeah, so
usually play Fortnite, and that's probably why you're here. But I'd like to get down and talk about how we can make it better, man. Yeah, come on down to D-Live, man.
Bloggers are dying out, though, and that's what I learned from that panel. Because this guy was upset about how streamers make more than bloggers do. And I was like, well, the evidence is kind of right there in your face and says, that.
It's the same about written websites in general. People want to watch video content; they don't want to read.
Which gives me an idea now. I don't know about the server and the storage and stuff, but what if there's a way to put video clips on the forum?
That, again, you're talking about a lot of back-end storage for the video clips, unless you're using routing links.
Yeah.
Which means then you'd have to put them on YouTube. They wouldn't be on D-Live.
Yeah.
Because D-Live doesn't do embedding right now.
I don't want to support YouTube in any way. I use it literally to support D-Live.
They would just take them down at some point.
Exactly. Yeah. They'd be like, oh, ban this channel.
Not using our storage.
They would need to, D-Live would need to put in share features that would allow embedding into the forums for it to work, though. Which shouldn't be too difficult to do.
Well, it's just an idea. Like, I think it would be a little, people would start maybe paying attention to the forum a little more if you actually had like a video to correlate with the, I mean, let's admit it, people don't read as much as they used to 20 years ago. In the 1900s, we were some reading fools, but this is the 2000s, and guess what? We just read what is like on the computer or on the phone now. Shit, paperback books are selling for mad crazy because they're trying to get people to, people are thinking books are going to go extinct, so everybody's buying up books now. It's crazy. They're like, if you go look at book sales, it's out of this world right now.
Oh, definitely. It's that's the thing though. You've got to, you've got to appease and you've got to incentivize people to use D-Live as a platform in itself. The community forum, yes, it is a nice thing, but in terms of things, it's an add-on in a sense. And I think what D-Live's looking for right now is to have to add more features that are going to be attractive for users to come to D-Live itself. Because although the forums are nice, and they need work done, it's going to be bare bones until people can get more incentivized things to come and use D-Live itself for. So that's why the mod tools are coming. That's why a dark theme's coming, because people who are coming to the site majoritarily are watchers and streamers.
Yep.
So these are two blocks that you need to go into. So in terms of for streamers, what do they need to ensure that their stream's good? What avenues do they need to go down to make sure that their social aspect is covered? How they can get their content to people.
Content, yep.
Yeah. And in terms of viewers, which is what they've been doing recently, is how do we incentivize viewers to watch? How do we incentivize viewers to donate, and how to incentivize viewers to interact with the streamers in that sense. So these are the two big things that I focus on. Hence why I'm trying and rework the fan base to see what we can do with that.
That's a good idea too.
Yeah, so these other things like the Discord, the community forums, stuff like that is all secondary to the main cause, which is what I think D-Life's focusing on. So if there's any ideas around that, that'd be cool. That's what people are focusing on.
Robsteady said perhaps the forums can be transformed or merged with the fan base sections.
I mean, it could.
Well, I think definitely the first thing is they need to be more organizable. If that's even a word. Yeah. Because I'm in over 100 fan bases, okay?
Yeah.
And it's really hard. There's so little. Not everybody has really good eyesight, even with glasses on. And it's really hard. I have to like scroll and click to make sure. If I can't recognize the picture, it says who I'm looking for. And it takes up some time for me to do that. And I would like to be able to just like click and drag this, Shadow Fox to the top because he's way at the bottom.
Yes. Okay. So I know that.
Yeah, that's one thing I've been waiting for. Kind of like the way Discord is, I can drag my channels to the top.
Yeah. Okay. So that is a feature that they're working on. I think it's in the roadmap. So luckily that is on a list of priorities coming through, and that'll be very nice, especially if you want to pin your favorite ones to the top. Or
yeah, I can't even find mine half the time.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe have the streamer your account pinned to the top. That'll be fine where the messages are, and the other ones you can order. Or even if we get like an alphabetic order, maybe something like that. Maybe who's streaming live now. It's a couple of filtering options would be cool, definitely.
What do y'all do to people that just post links in your shit? Do you just ban them?
Delete and ban, yeah.
You can delete the message?
Yeah, so if you get the cog.
Appreciate you.
What?
Yeah.
What do you do?
You go to the cog in the top right of your fan base. I think you can see it.
Oh.
Click multi-select.
Thank you.
No worries, dude. Tsukuyomi actually taught me how to do that with the help of Rory Fett. So, and you just delete them, and then I'd say fuck off, and then I ban them.
Yeah, Killer Penguins did it too in mine.
Yeah. It's dude, it's such a needed feature. Trust me.
Shots fired.
Yeah. It's not the way that people should be promoting content, as D-Life said. That's why they shut down the video and stream promotion channels, because it was just constant. Like, no one's going to check that out. You don't want to promote your stuff.
I don't care if it's someone I know and stuff, but if I don't know you and it's the first thing you post to my fan base, like, just GTFO. Like,
get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like, if people have permission, more than fine, right? If people are pre-approved to do it, knock yourself out. Feel free to do it. I'm not going to ban you for that. But I think if we go to Mr. Bean's fan base, for example, Jesus fucking Christ, one of the guys that I've seen recently had about, I said, okay, there was a couple a day, and I'm like, okay, so I went to the guy's channel, I was like, can you please not do this? You'll get a site-wide gag if you do that anymore. Obviously, I'm not a D-Life staff, so I was just warning him at this point. I got a message from him earlier today. He was like, I'm sorry, who are you? I was like, oh, okay, I'm just trying to help you out here, but fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah. It's crazy. And then he did it about 50 times into Mr. Bean's fan base. So I'm thinking a site-wide gag is going to come to him very soon, because that's not the way people do things. You go on social media, you put it there, you talk to people, you interact with people. You just go to someone's fan base and like throw it in there when they're having a conversation, like, check me out, please. No one's going to do that. For example, Shadow, if he sees people post links in his chat or other people's chats that you mods, I'm just going to make an effort if I see your name not to click you after that, you know? It's just how it goes. Let me just... Cool, right. I'm going to be in and out here because I'm working on this overlay. I've almost got draft 1 complete, Troll. If you want to take a quick look at it in a sec or two, I'll send it over to you.
I will tear it apart. No, I'm just joking.
That's cool. As a designer, I love me some feedback. So hit me up with that. Oh, boy. It's almost done, though. Actually,
hey, believe it or not, I'm getting some love from him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's nice. Have they heard about D-Live? I'm presuming they have.
Oh, dude. They knew about D-Live the moment them juices.
Yeah, I would have thought so. Dude. It's
because I'm really good. I'm really close with the guy who's on top of him.
Oh, Sheeran.
So when D-Live made the announcement, I hit him up. I'm like, hey, dude, get ready because that whole
Things
Steam
are about to get
community is
real.
coming to you.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Definitely. Well, it's nice that they've actually got the endorsement for that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And they can continue. And there's no. I hope there's no bad blood between people anymore. In that sense.
No, there never was. Yeah, I think it was just overblown. People taking it ruined a lot of people's, I think, agreements that they had. It all had to do with the whole bot system. That's what that was, and they're all bitter about it. But hey, if they can understand the idea that you can have multiple platforms and have a bigger audience, they can't understand that concept, and they're not really good streamers then.
Exactly. It's all about maximizing your stuff. I mean, personally for me, I stream only to D Live. That's my personal preference, but I have seen people who multi-stream before, and I have no issue with it, you know? It's definitely an option.
I mean, I work on TV and film, so I mean, that's what I do for a living, you know, an actor, so I gotta stay on everything, up with everybody.
Oh yeah, you gotta be current, man. It's always best to be current, for sure. It's definitely like a personal preference, but I have no bad blood to anyone who does do it. I think for people to, you know.
I got some asking live on
Okay,
Nice.
take it from the top. Our most vocal community. Right, so come to D Live. You'll get rewarded quite handsomely in terms of other communities. The community is very close knit right now. Very beautiful place to be. If you like making content, you get rewarded for that with content bonuses. If you're more of an investor, you can invest your own Lena points that you earn from watching and making content as well. So you can put your money wherever you want it. But yeah, if you come here as a creator, then you're going to get some nice bonuses. If people donate to you, you get 90.1% of that donation. 9.1% of that goes into the rewards pool, which you'll get back. Lock point owners will get back, which is the investment side of things, which is pretty cool. If you're a watcher, you can watch streams, interact with your favorite streamers, and you can get rewarded for it, which is pretty cool. Through, I don't know, the frequency of minutes, I think, at this point.
It's not even minutes anymore.
It's not even minutes anymore. Yeah,
I've had chests pop in like 20 seconds. I've had three chests in 20 seconds. It's based entirely on how active you are in chat.
There you go, and it's unlimited now, isn't it? So
yep, and it's unlimited. So if you talk a lot, you get more rewards. Pure and simple.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
And basically, if you're not aware of it, it's another form of money, basically.
But you have the option. Yeah, you have the option to be paid in PayPal or Bitcoin right now. So
call them assets. Personally, just sorry to
that's what I like to
because currency is centralized to me, but that's just me.
Assets is
that's
the
me
right
being a smartass.
No, it is
seriously
technically right.
I catch myself saying cryptocurrencies, and I don't want to, because to me it's completely different. So
you point out something that actually I might take that into consideration. Yeah, it really cryptocurrency. Really, you say that, and it kind of sends everybody off running. Oh, well.
I mean, technically, it isn't a cryptocurrency either. It's a token.
It's a
token,
so it
is an asset.
Yeah. Yep.
Definitely.
By the way, you get paid, man.
And you can pay out directly to PayPal. There's no exchange bollocks. You just get paid directly to PayPal. Job done.
Exactly. I wouldn't take this as a testimonial. This is a genuine thing. This is my first foray into streaming. But in the first month of the new D Live being up, right, I got paid more than I was streaming for 2 months, 3 months previously on another website or another version of D Live. Let's say the Steemit version. So, but on this new one, I've made more than enough to cover my rent twice over. So that's an attractive price point, you know?
Let me put it this way. I streamed on Mixer and Twitch for a long time. In 1 month on D Live, I made more than I made in 4.5 years.
The evidence is right there.
I'm serious. Like,
yeah,
in
no,
1 month, it was like, are you freaking kidding me right now? What the hell is this?
It takes a long time on those platforms to really get the money.
To get traction and to get noticed to the point where people actually donate and stuff, yeah, it's a lot of effort. It's a lot of work.
How long has Dr. Disrespect been on Twitch?
2014 he started.
Yeah, okay, see. Yeah, that guy, I like his content, though.
But he also blew up because he had a gimmick, and the gimmick worked.
Yeah, for sure.
That gimmick happened.
Not every gimmick works. 1 out of 10,000.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've failed on many gimmicks and have my...
Exactly. As long as one of them's fine and you push through it, and as long as you show that you're, what would you call it? You're dedicated, you're committed, and you're enthusiastic and hardworking about making your content bigger, people are going to know on the live. Definitely.
It's true,
I've seen a
yeah.
lot of people that improve their content every single day. They take what the community says into their opinion. They're not just here for that cash in, cash out. You know, they're improving every day. And that's why I like to see the growth of it alone. I've made so many contacts just from people who are streaming. Maybe they want to know something. And ever since then, you know, some of them are now partners. So, you know, that goes to show where it can go, honestly. It's unlimited. It's unlimited. I hope that was
It's going to
enough
be
of
awesome to see where D-Live goes in the future. I want to see this place in a year's time. I really do.
Yeah. So it's just started, literally just started. In comparison, 7 weeks old, as Shadow said earlier. 7 fucking weeks. And look how much it's done in that time frame.
Exactly. It's 7 weeks old and it's already got features that Mixer has needed for years and still doesn't have them.
What's that
Exactly.
new skill feature on there, Shadow? I just saw that.
Oh, that Mixer Season 2 stuff.
What is it?
Honestly, I haven't really looked into it because I'm just kind of done with Mixer at this point. I'm so sick of I won't go into it, but yeah. But now apparently partners get paid with sparks, and if you spend skills, you basically send them sparks, and then when they get to certain milestones, they get paid a decent chunk of money actually. But you need a lot of freaking sparks to it. You're talking like 5 million to get a good payout, and that's a
Is that
lot.
on Streamy?
That's on Mixer.
Mixer,
Oh.
yeah. So it's I don't like all those buzzwords, man. Like I can deal with Lino because I know it's a token. I know that's essentially coin. I can deal with coin. But if I need sparks to get stickers and I need all this random shit, I don't like the cookie crumb trail that it leaves me. Makes sense?
And you earn sparks by watching streams, and you earn 1 spark every minute.
Yeah.
So you need to watch a crap ton of streams to earn enough sparks to even do anything. So it's like, yes, will it work? Yeah, absolutely, it will work. But if you're not basically living on Mixer, you ain't getting shit.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's an attractive thing. I think people from Mixer, I've seen a few of them come over to do live, and they've pretty much acclimatized to it, right? They can understand it. It's a more attractive option. As I said, the community's really good here. You're not going to get stomped on by the big scary partners. Oh no, they're actually helpful and nice. So.
Shadow, what do you think about, or anyone, but like D-Live doing something? You know how Amazon owns Twitch, right? You know how they own them, and so they have Amazon Prime. What if D-Live partnered in the future? You know, I know they're new and they're looking at things like this, but like Netflix or Hulu.
No, you see, I think that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Is it in terms of a business decision? I think that would be a really smart play if they could get the contract.
Yep.
For sure. It's all about getting these connections early on, because what we have to do as partners and what we have to do more so as streamers and watchers and community members of D-Live is we've got to show other people that this is worth using and worth investing in, because we are the forefront of the inception of this website. You just imagine if we keep up this traction. Obviously, we've got Stone Crypto, Alan, the new BD director or the BD team. He's going to push some ideas. We need to get those creative ideas going, what people want, what people need. Got to push them out, make this an attractive platform. And that's where we get all that growth from.
And that's basically what has been happening.
Yeah.
Which is great. And it has been working, but we need to definitely start doing it more.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It needs to be more of a concrete sort of thing. Yeah, consistent, sorry, not concrete.
Yeah, consistent thing, yeah. Because like I say, ideas have been dripping out, and some of the community have come up with some really good ideas. Some of the stuff I've seen being thrown around in the Discord and stuff, there's some good stuff there. There really is. But yeah, I think we need to actually do it more. I really do.
I think the thing with this is what we could benefit from is like oh shit, sorry Mike, a feature, so you could go and put your feature on. You can have people vote for that feature, because I might see a message in Discord, but maybe 5 other people haven't seen it. That's gone. Right.
You see, the forum's already got the infrastructure in place to do that. You can upvote stuff, so they could actually do that on the forum right now.
I would have like a features place, and people can vote there, because that's a nice consolidated place. I could check it every day. I could see what's trending, what's going up and down, what people like, what's controversial, and that'd be a really nice thing to do.
Yeah, the framework's already there to do it on the forum. We just need a place for it. Like, just make a section for it on the forum.
Like a mega thread or a mega subsection?
No, I'd have it as a subsection with multiple things in it. And then you can upvote the threads.
That sounds good to me, man. That honestly sounds good to me. I think
That's basically how Discord do it. The Discord feature server, feature requester, it's literally that. And like I say, the DLive forum already has that in place to do it. So they just need to set it up.
Definitely. That's a good feature, man. I reckon you should get a team member about that, because that's really good. I think that could go pretty far, and that helps. Instead of people just sending in, oh, I want this, but they word it differently, we can have one solid thing, and people can say, okay,
That also
I like
might
this.
take more people to the forum too. It might give them a reason to go there.
You genius, Shadow. You fucking genius. Yeah, that would work. I like it. I like it. Definitely recommend talking to someone about that.
I'll have a word with them later.
And
Nice one.
Rob Steady said on the in chat, he said also wait until the Lino ecosystem blows up. It's a good point.
Yeah.
Exactly. When Lino hits mainnet, heck yeah.
Yep. And he said, consider the amount of D-apps that have been showing up on Steam in the past year. Just wait until we have similar things like that on Lino. I mean, which is
definitely.
true. It's,
We were discussing this last night.
infant. Yeah.
Oh, really? Go ahead.
DLive
Go
is
ahead.
literally, at the minute on Lino, DLive is the proof of concept. There will be more D-apps, and when more D-apps come, Lino is only going to get bigger.
Definitely,
We were
and we can.
just talking about this.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing.
Mhm.
I hope we can share the Lino wallet ecosystem with other apps, because that would streamline.
They've already
Not
said
having
we
to-
can.
Well, there we go. We
They've
don't
already
have to-
said that it's that all the stuff's in place, and that's how it's going to work.
Well, there you go. That'd be really cool, because what if I want to go from a streaming thing? Oh, I want to buy a game with my Lino directly. I don't want to have to cash it out. There's a game there's a decentralized app for buying games marketplace. There we go. That's what I want. That's nice.
I don't know why I don't do this already, because I know people would use it. We throw something up where people can cash out their Lino instantly, and I'll just charge like 10%.
Oh yeah. So
Oh
you put
yeah,
it into-
instant cash out. Yeah.
Yeah.
like you
Send me. I
escrow.
mean, I'll do it to anyone if they ever want to.
So
Hit
you
me
want people to put their cash into your account, essentially in escrow, so you give them flat cash.
Yeah. Or
how would you-
Bitcoin, whatever they want.
Bitcoin works. Bitcoin works, I guess.
10%.
You're the winner in the end on that one.
Hey,
Yeah.
Well, like Troll walks
show
away
me,
with
show me that
10%.
Doge love. Touch crypto, man. Give me that Doge.
Dogecoin is that
But-
relevant?
There's problems with that too on the back end. If I have a lot of transactions, if I have $10,000 a day, the IRS is going to want some dollars from me.
They are. They're going to come down your throat like real quick.
Just
But
have
that's
to
why you
break it down in
tumble-
baby increments.
You just tumble your crypto,
Well, no.
clean it up.
See, now this is going into the realm where crypto's like,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Yeah.
Go to Vegas.
I didn't realize my webcam went out again.
Oh yeah, I thought you knew I didn't say anything. But random question: if you inherited a private jet from a stranger, what would you do with it?
I
Sell
first
it.
learn how to fly it.
Sell it? Learn how to fly it?
Because I couldn't afford to run
Hopefully I
it.
had the money to learn how to fly.
Yeah, that's true.
I literally wouldn't be able to get one flight in it. Have you seen how much kerosene it costs?
Yeah, straight up.
You know what? I'm just gonna wing
But
it.
I would at least try to drive that thing, man. I mean, come on, guys. Somebody gives you a jet and it's just like right there, and you're looking at it like, I've never touched the steering wheel of a jet. Gotta try it. Gotta
Try
try it.
these ones for sure.
Gotta
Probably
try
I've
it.
never
could fly
turned
it.
this
I'll burn the
baby
gas
on.
out and then sell it. Okay, here you go. You can buy it now. Minus the gas.
The thing, like I said, I probably could fly the damn thing. I've done flight sims for years. I fly like in sims. I fly 747s and everything. I could probably fly the damn thing, but I'll get like 5 feet and it'll run out of fuel. And I can't afford to fill it up again.
Yeah. 'Cause good
I would
luck
definitely do a
paying to fill
stream.
that thing up. Like, I'm just
Trying
talking
to
about
fly.
just driving it around the runway. You know, like who wants to race? Come on, let's do like some, James Bond shit or something. Somebody go get a
Yeah, yeah.
Lamborghini real quick. Let's go.
Well, look, Shadow, I think I actually saw a documentary at one point, right? And basically, they had this guy who was a pilot who flew a plane, and they had a guy who was a flight sim pro, and he flew a plane, and he almost did as well as the pilot for like
Yeah,
his first.
honestly, modern flight sims are scary accurate.
I vouch for that, not through flying, but for driving. I played Gran Turismo for it took me 3 years to beat the game, like all the license and everything, right?
yeah,
And then I started noticing in real life that I was driving like I was driving Gran Turismo. Like, just
There you go, yeah.
taking corners like it was nothing at like 60 miles an hour when you're supposed to be doing 40. And I'm just like, how'd I learn how to do that? And then I realized I sat there and played, because I was working full time at Olive Garden, like 2 shifts, right? So I'd come home and just and somehow that made my brain improve my driving skills. Like
That was me on Gran Turismo 3. I couldn't put that game down. It was so much fun.
oh, that's the one that's the one I jammed out on. Like, oh my god, it was during when the Gulf War started, or the Iraq War, when that's the year it came out, or whatever. I think maybe the year before that, 2002, 2003.
Yeah, it was early 2000s.
Yeah, I was so addicted, dude. Like, that's all I did. Work, Gran Turismo. Work, Gran Turismo. And now I'll race anybody. Let's go. Come on. I'll beat you. I guarantee it, man.
In a jet.
You play Gran Turismo too? Or you're a professional racer?
Yeah.
I think
will
we got
street
someone
race
else coming.
Anybody. I get in trouble for it all the time.
Someone else is coming?
I think, yeah, it's their first stream here. Ape TV.
Oh, yep. He's the one who was in Discord earlier. He didn't understand how to use it, Lethal. He was like, I don't know what to do. Like, where do I do my link? So I told him, hey, come to the panel and let's have a chat.
Bring it.
He's one
I
of the
just
people,
lost my chat.
he's one of
Yeah,
the
chat's
people I
frozen for me,
brought,
so I need to refresh it.
He's
Rep.
from YouTube. He has a 1.8 follow. K. 1.8K follow, not 1.81.
Almost 2 entire people following. Hell yeah.
He is similar to Troll Dentist, but a
No
little,
way.
but a little bit more hyper. So he's
Oh snap!
Also Australian.
Oh,
and Australian. Yeah. Oh shit.
so
He's
me on
awesome.
Adderall.
He's a really cool dude, though. He's all right, you know. I've known him for a while. I've watched him grow on YouTube. When we met, he was like, yeah, no. And now he's got like a 1.8 follow. People are all up in his Discord. I was the first person to join his Discord, and it was empty for like ever. And then one day I come back, I'm looking through my servers, and he's got like hundreds of people in there, and I'm like, what just happened? How did this happen? Where'd y'all come from? So yeah, but they're all YouTube, so I'm trying to convert everyone in his server. I'm going to. I don't care.
You might get 10% of them if you're lucky.
I know. But Ape coming on, and I want him to understand the platform because he's a really good streamer, and he's never been in crypto. He's never, he wasn't on Steem. He doesn't, and I'm not an expert or even. I'm still just like a little bit above noob level, barely. So I would much rather have them come and talk to you guys.
Boob or noob? I heard boob.
I got boobs and I'm a noob, so there you
Not
go.
boob level though.
I'm a
That would
booby
make
noob.
a good username, boobs and.
Oh man, yeah. Someone just stole that on DLive.
That's the
now.
instant,
That's gone. That's gone.
instant like sponsorship and 100 followers.
I bet Toast swiped it.
A booby noob. Hey, I gotta follow her. Let me go find who. What's that girl's link? Oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh, we got 2 lethals now.
Yeah, what's going on there? I just wanted that.
Well,
Trying to
Lethal's
delete
back
this
2
one.
times. One of them's gone, and
There we go.
Lethal is like, he's some kind of dual person. I don't know what's going on. He's like magic. He's like, hey guys, there's 2 of me now. Hey,
He's multi-tabbing, isn't he?
probably. He's not listening to us
lost it.
either.
I think his net's
I just
taking
heard a
dump.
donation and it didn't pop up in my
Okay.
chat. So whoever sent me that ice cream, thank you.
Troll,
That was Ape. Sent you an ice cream.
Oh,
I
it just
need
popped
you.
up. Thank you.
Troll, I need you.
What's up? What do you need help with?
I need you to help me help Ape because he don't know how to get on there and I don't know how to show him. So can I
All right. Well,
invite you?
is he on Discord?
Yes. Here, I'm
Well,
gonna
I'll talk
send
to him
you.
on Discord. Yeah,
He's in. Go look in Discord Help Center. He's spammed that all up.
I got you.
Lethal's like, oh my god, this guy. No.
Someone come up with a good question or y'all chat. I'm gonna go help him out real quick.
He's like, let me bounce off the panel. I gotta go.
Oh, all right, dude on the web. Just hit me up with a lemon. Appreciate.
I need to go to Mr. Wang's page. I don't even think I'm following. I've never met you before, actually. I'm just talking to you like I know you or something. Like, hey, dude, how's it been going?
Hey,
Like,
I
nice
keep.
to
I
meet
mean, I keep it
you.
as simple as ever, man. Oh, cool.
You know what sucks is I refreshed my chat and I can't go click on your name to go to your page. So now I got to search you. So you're under what, Mr. Wang?
Yeah.
I think
Well,
I'm
see,
back.
okay, Mr. Wang was an alias I started whenever I first came to Steam. Been there since, and it was supposed to be anonymous, right? But of course, me being me, it wasn't anonymous. It blew up.
Well, there you
So
go.
I was like, okay, I might as well have just used my acting name. But Mr. Wang was already established, so I'm like, all right, just run with it.
Yeah, well, you know.
Go back.
I mean, you could what's the word? Turn that into an initial. You could be Mr. W if you wanted to. That sounds very professional to me.
Oh yeah, no, I rebranded. And I've gauged more towards Wally, but I even have the logo MW, and
Oh yeah.
one of my logos it's an M and a W, and
Nice.
it could go so many ways. It's Mr. Wally.
I can
My
think of a
name
few
is
ways of
Wally.
taking that.
Yeah, dude, I got all creative with it.
Nice, dude. Nice. Well, that's the glory of it, I guess. As a designer, my head's going crazy with design ideas now. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, dude,
It's nice to do.
I
I'm
love
looking
having
at
fun
this.
with like words and stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
You can see with the green hearts.
That's my favorite emote that D-Live has. Troll had his the what do you call it, chat reader on earlier, and I was over there spamming his ass, right? And I typed in like a whole row of green hearts, and the chat reader's like, green heart, 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 green
This is
heart,
why
green
you should
heart.
run TTS.
I thought I broke it, dude, because I swear it read more green hearts than I put in, and I'm like, oops. Like, it's just going off. I'm like, I'm not a good person to be typing in chat when you got a chat reader, because I talk a lot and I type a lot of emotes because I'm a girl. And
Yeah, I muted you on there. Are you gonna rage and leave the platform?
Dude,
Just joking.
it was like saying green heart for like almost an entire minute. I was like, oh shit. Well, there's a bunch of green hearts for you.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
But I do
Yeah.
that in everybody's chat. Like, he just happened to have the chat reader on, and I was like, well, I'm saying hi and all that because I haven't been over in a while. And fuck your chat reader. Love your chat reader, Tidy. It's great.
Does anyone here have tattoos?
Yep.
Nah.
I don't only because. But
How many you got, Shadow?
I wanna get
One.
Is it private? Oh, okay. Just
I think-
curious.
If you look at me, you think, why does this guy not have tattoos?
I see one on your hand.
Oh, these ones. So I've got. Yeah, I've got a few. I've got a few.
Okay.
Okay, you got me. Right. So on the hand, we've got people say, oh shit, this one here says it's not an Auschwitz tattoo, by the way,
like,
before
I
you say
don't
anything. This is binary.
That says white supremacy? No, I'm just joking.
Oh fuck!
K's and
Again.
ones and fours. No, I'm
That's,
just joking.
Yeah, that's
now look here,
Troll.
Sonny.
that's
Check mark
Poor
removed.
Chris, he's just like, damn
Lethal.
it.
No.
I swear to
We're
God, I
about to
gotta
pull
get a
American
close up
Mexican out
now.
of
So
Yeah, but if
you
anyone-
got that's cool, the zeros
Yeah.
and ones. I would have hired you back in my IT company if you had that.
Right? Like,
Oh,
I want
thanks,
that
dude.
guy.
Or
right
about your
there.
qualifications.
He's
That,
my
that
binary friend. I hate
What
binary.
qualification have you got? I got a binary tattoo. You're hired.
I can count to like, I think I can count to like 5 in binary, and then I get lost. I'm like, oh shit, I don't know. Like,
okay. Well, this is a letter, so have fun with hex.
yeah, never. Nope.
Is it-
2 seconds.
Nope. So, have you tried to solve the Georgia Guidestones lethal toast?
No, I just think binary looks cool. I can-
Have
I
you
can
seen
do-
all that crazy stuff? People are like trying to decode it and stuff.
Oh yeah. It's for me as a designer. I just like pretty shapes and colors. In terms of my computing
Pretty.
background, I used to be an IT technician as well. I am fine with that. I used to tutor people to make video games. That's cool, but I can't go further than that, honestly. I can
Better
go.
than I can do. I couldn't even make a program work completely in Visual Basics. So yeah,
Oh yeah, that's fair enough. We have a question in the chat.
I was like, yeah, I can do this much, and that's about as far as it goes. So
So, good question says, what's the most interesting thing you've seen online this week? Good point. The most interesting thing I saw online this week. I don't know if you guys know, but it was Left 4 Dead's 10th birthday recently. So a streamer from the UK as well was doing a stream from 1:30 p.m. till 11 today. So that's 9.5 hours of streaming Left 4 Dead. Goes by the name of It's Wolven. I don't know if you guys have seen her before, but she's relatively recent to this channel, this platform. Maybe about I don't know, 5 weeks.
It's just over a month, yeah.
Yeah, but that was really cool to see a 9-hour stream of Left 4 Dead 2 celebrating it, and I wish we could see more about that sort of stuff. But yeah, that's what I've been very busy this week there at work, so I probably haven't seen new content apart from that. But that was today. So, what about you guys? What have you guys seen on the platform that you like?
Gosh. For
I
me,
found somebody I view.
Okay.
Personality shines
Okay.
in place. Just playing games. I forgot what. But I just ran up on her channel.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm crushing on her. I think that's what it is. I'm just.
I've used before she used to play games. She used to have singing streams, and a guy by the name of Kiko used to do a couple of karaoke streams. I caught one earlier today, and he's really upped his quality on it, and I love to see that stuff. He I think Stone Crypto and Money Match Gaming was in there, and they made him sing Amish Paradise. But fuck me, it was beautiful. You know, it's nice to see this. Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
And I gotta give a shout.
Go
He's
ahead.
been playing these weird games that really trippy. Kind of made me question if I took anything. They're really like.
who is this? Send the link. I need to go see.
I knew gamer. Yeah.
Put it in this Cisco WebEx meeting thing, so I can, because I don't have streams open or I lag out.
How do I? Oh, check.
Yo, troll. Check DMs if you can, man.
And like his things are really colorful. I don't know. Really simple games, but I'm engulfed by how trippy it looks.
I think, basing off that comment, watching good games are nice, but I think the big thing about content on here is I get attracted to the personality of people a lot more. If they're very, what would you call it? If they have a nice personality, if they're interactive with their community, if they're interesting to watch, I'm gonna care about that more than what the game they're playing most of the time. That's just me. But if you guys have any thoughts, feel free to let me know about that.
No, I'm the same
No,
way.
I
Like,
agree.
oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm saying that's exactly why I'm crushing on IBU. Her personality is just awesome.
Oh yeah, definitely. Is that the most interesting thing then?
Well, for me,
Because she's
I
definitely,
haven't
yeah.
been able to much.
definitely, yeah. I saw a few of her streams a few weeks ago, and as I said, she was singing along and stuff and making her own melodies. That's really cool. So definitely, yeah, that's a good shout, dude. Very good
I
shout.
love streamers who sing. That's like, because
Oh
that's
my God.
I do that too. I sing along
My
to the
son
songs.
does it.
Yeah.
My son does it on my stream every once in a while whenever I'm playing with him.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, I'll improv, like, because I stream music while I game because it gets quiet, you know, so I'll just be like, music, and I'll sit there and improv, and because I just, you know, I sing. And so for me, the most interesting thing I saw was Kiko. I don't know if anybody's met him yet.
Yeah, just speaking about him, yeah,
He
he's really
takes karaoke requests while gaming,
Yeah.
and it's awesome. It's awesome. I loved seeing it. He's amazing, and he has like a list for you to go to, and you can pick out songs for him to sing. You
Yeah.
can request songs for him to add, and he karaoke's them with, you know, like me, I'm just singing along to the music. He's actually singing the freaking songs with the music, you know, made for it and everything. Like, so check him out for sure. It's Kiko.
Oh yeah, very cool guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he was really awesome to me. So
Kiko will send you the bill for this after.
yeah. He'd be like, you gotta follow me. So no.
What
But-
about what about you guys, Troll, Shadow? Yeah, go for it.
Most interesting one I saw this week was actually last night. I finally got tuned into Suffer Bias.
Suffer Boris, oh, I love him. Yeah,
He's such a chill dude, man. His stream is so freaking chill. So I was enjoying it. He was playing Fallout 76. He's such a nice dude to talk to. And it was like, I just like, you know what, this guy deserves it. I dropped a guinea on him because it's what I do, apparently. And his reaction was the best thing I'd seen. He was so freaking grateful. It was awesome. I love seeing people's reactions to like a big.
Oh, dude, that is awesome. I love doing that too.
And
Yeah.
yes,
He
does,
was so
and he's
genuine. It
very
was
good
so
at it,
good.
too. Fox is really good at scaring you too with his donations. Like
Maybe a little bit.
you're sitting there all into your game, all chill. Everybody's just chill, talking. Everything's chill, and then boom, and you're just like, "What just happened?" And
How do you know I
Fox is
don't
just
plan it?
sitting there giggling his ass off, like I knew that was gonna happen.
Well,
Not premeditated. I do plan it.
for me, I have two things. Well, since we kind of picked someone from D Live, I'll do that. But the most interesting thing I saw this week by far was the IRS losing their asses to us in court and the judge ruling against them in our favor. And just,
Good job.
I mean,
Good job. I'm so
we
proud of
literally
you.
buried.
I'm taking
the
a 10
IRS.
celebration, but
That's awesome.
you know,
Oh, yeah.
I have
And,
one behind a can.
and then for streamer wise, nothing crazy stood out to me this week because I've been so busy. I haven't had that much time on here, but I think the most undervalued streamer to me, I don't know, maybe it's because I play Fortnite with him, but it'd be Gaddis. The guy has great quality stream.
Yes,
Oh,
I
Gaddis is
agree.
awesome,
I
dude.
agree.
And I can't believe he only has 50 followers. I know
I
he doesn't
agree.
get to stream as much as he'd want, but it's shocking to me because his quality is amazing. He just
I agree. Guys, Rat should be way higher than he is. He's such a good streamer, and he's a good
very
dude.
good streamer. I actually have been missing his live streams, and it's driving me crazy because
Go raid him right now.
When he first started streaming on D Live, I found him, and I was like, dude, who are you? You're so cool. Like, I love your streams. And then I don't know what happened. Like, well, I know he had some time off for one. I think he streams on other platform maybe or something. I'm not sure. But he is really good streamer, and he's very entertaining. He works hard for it too. He sets his stream up to be interactive with his viewers. Oh my god, I love this guy. But I've been missing him lately. Haven't seen him live. So, but I've seen that he has been live. It's just I wasn't around when he was. So.
Yeah, he deserves to be way higher than he actually is. I'm not quite sure why he's not
and you
there
know what?
right
That
now.
here's an idea. So guys, I don't know. It's just something I just thought about. While you guys were talking about, what you saw on D Live. What about as partners, getting together? And I think I've mentioned this before. And like maybe choosing once a week somebody to support that we all agree is not getting the attention they need to get.
That could lean very heavily towards favoritism. I'm not sure about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd just say do it how you see fit. But that's me.
true. Well, that's why I was asking. I was like, well, because I mean, it's still a small platform. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it
but
is hard for
people out. Those people who already feel they don't get what they deserve, they're going to get worse.
I could be one of those people and say that I'm not making Ninja Guineas, but you know what? I'm grateful for what I do get. And if you're complaining about you're not getting this or that, then you're just doing it wrong in general. Period.
Yeah, but you're giving him an excuse to complain more.
Yeah,
sure.
well, whatever.
terms-
I'm not.
in terms-
I only complain when I have to go to the hospital. So.
In terms of that sense, for promoting people, what I do is, if I see good content, I'm going to promote it in many ways. In
Which I
one
guess
sense,
that's what host is for, right?
Yeah, I host it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Post,
cool.
tweet
Okay.
it,
Tweet it. Yeah, that's what I do as
fan
well.
base it.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's variable. So I'm not going to pick one person each week to do it. If I see something good content-wise, I'm going to push
Well, and I
it.
guess they still have D Live Star, right?
They haven't done it lately.
Soon.
Yeah, that's on hold for now, but it's
They've
coming
already
back.
said it's on hold. It's coming back soon, though.
Yeah.
And by the way, guys, Lethal only charges 1,000 lino a tweet, and Shadow 1.5k lino a tweet.
Exactly.
No, that went up. It's 3K.
3? Okay.
It doubled.
My bad.
It's doubled. All because of the OBS help. So.
Yep.
Hey, by the way, Jinx, that diamond, I didn't even hear that word.
Yeah, I don't know if they're working or not because mine aren't
Chats.
working. So.
Yeah.
Chat's
don't-
being wonky.
I figure there's enough people when it doesn't work telling Tidy it's not working that I don't say anything, or I'll tell Fox.
The thing is, how Tidal Labs works, it pulls the dono straight from the chat. So if they're not showing in the chat, it won't go off.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sure
I'm
Tiny
not
can
getting it.
code
Nobody's
What's
watching
a
my
bummer
stream right
is-
now, anyways.
Could actually be the blockchain, not the chat, because I'm looking, refreshing my blockchain. I don't see it either on mine. So maybe.
I think there's a few faults going on right now.
They're always, they're constantly working. So people, it's not like, a brand new platform has time to, we're going to take today off.
Yeah.
Oh, they work 7 days a week. It's crazy.
That don't happen. These people are constantly working. I'm surprised they sleep. Okay, because I watch the chats in Discord and I watch their little. These people are on at some of the craziest hours when you know they should be sleeping.
Right?
Okay. Like, I'm looking in Discord like, oh my god, why is Tidy up at like, noon
Stupid
my
o'clock in the
time?
morning.
Noon or say 3 o'clock my time, 4 o'clock my time, Tidy's chat, and I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
you okay
good?
there?
You
Somebody
good,
slip
Tidy?
you Adderall or something?
I have nothing but respect for the team, mate. They
Yeah,
work
they
their
work their
asses off
asses
for
off.
us. They do.
And I
I
don't
love
think a lot of people, there's a lot of people who don't understand that because they're coming into the platform thinking, oh, this is just like YouTube, woo, but different. No, well, we are, but we're not. We're still growing. It's basically beta still.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Even though it's been released, whatever, and some.
I would say it's still alpha, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
alpha,
but I don't
yeah.
want to put it down that badly.
No, that's
You
a good
say
thing,
alpha
'cause,
to
I mean-
people. You say alpha to people who actually understand, and they're just like, oh. I don't
In my
know."
opinion, you say it's an alpha now, and you look at what we've got. It's a damn
Yeah.
good alpha.
Yeah, they could
Oh,
look at
sure.
it that way.
Definitely.
You
I
guys-
suppose. But
Oh, alpha. I thought you guys were saying I was the alpha male of D Live.
oh god.
The ego has spoken.
There's two sides of troll.
Definitely did.
That's funny. Oh my god, this lasagna smells so good. It's almost done, guys. Who's
I'm
hungry?
so jealous. I love lasagna.
Oh, my stomach is just. I'm surprised you can't hear it because my nose can smell it now, and it's just making my stomach go. Oh,
Best lasagna I ever had was when I was in the States. 12-layer lasagna. Oh my
oh,
god.
that sounds so good. This is just cheap Stouffer's, frozen, threw it in the oven. I prefer homemade, but that takes like all day.
Nah, this was at a restaurant. 12 layers of absolute
Oh.
awesome. Finished
Oh,
it,
I
couldn't
can-
move.
I can just imagine the sauce dripping off of it, like on this pile high. Oh, God. And I bet it was like white creamy sauce, just like dripping
Was.
down the sides of it with a
Yep.
big pile of cheese on top and some little
It
green
was
decorations.
freaking gorgeous
Oh
is
my
what it
god,
was.
that sounds so good.
Okay.
I want to go cook.
Right. I'm sorry to have to do this, guys, but I'm gonna have to take off tonight because I'm fucking exhausted. But I'll catch you in the next one, right? I hope.
All right.
Yeah,
Hey,
thank-
Lethal,
Good one, Toast.
so much for stopping by.
Yes,
No worries.
Make sure you
man, no
check out
worries.
his channel stream. He
you're
couldn't get
always
it
the
launched,
voice
so
of reason,
check it out.
Lethal.
Thank you so
Yep.
much. I appreciate that. I'll be releasing the CTAs tomorrow. I'll also be working on this panel overlay as well. So stay tuned for
Nice.
some more lethal graphics. Until then, guys, take it easy, have a good one, and enjoy the panel.
Sleep well, dude.
And feel better.
Sleep
Be doing those neck exercises.
I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Don't you
Do
worry.
neck exercise. I'm gonna message you every day.
She will as well.
I'm going to. I'm a persistent
Oh.
bitch. Ask everybody.
I do not doubt that. Trust me.
I'm a mommy, so you can't. There's no getting away from that.
Right, so
I
take it
see.
easy,
I've
guys.
been watching your neck the
Laters,
whole
man.
time. Get some
Thank you
rest.
so much. Thank
Hey,
you.
Labor,
Enjoy.
man. I'm trying to replace you right now. So.
Heartless, how could you?
Can
Yeah.
you really replace the toast?
That's made me so angry. I'm leaving.
Okay, I'm trying to upgrade.
I'm
Rage quit.
outta here.
Let's try to get the Lino blockchain developer on here.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. Yuck.
Trello. I forgot about Trello. I'm here. I'm just in the background. Without my cam. About to go eat. So I'm probably gonna jump off and
You about to go eat?
go shove my face full of lasagna and then come
What
back
happened?
with like red sauce all over my face. Hey guys.
What happened to Ape TV?
He's waiting on you to tell him how to get in because I don't know how.
I've asked. You click the
knows?
link.
He's probably live streaming on YouTube right now.
Okay.
I don't know. I doubt it, but
That's what I was curious.
what time is it in Australia? About 7 in the morning.
Hold on. No, it's like midday.
So it's 2:14 Sunday in New Zealand, which means okay, so it's about noon.
Depending on where he is, it's like midday. 11 or 12.
Okay, he might be doing something selling birds because his birds got pregnant. Whatever, they had eggs. They got pregnant.
Shadow, after I send someone a DM on Twitter, is there a fast way to get back to the previous channel I was in without scrolling back through all my servers and finding it?
No, they don't have hotkeys.
I think you have to scroll.
Yeah,
Okay.
they don't have hotkeys yet. I've tried. I've looked.
That would be handy.
It would,
You
yeah.
could probably code a bot that you could type a code to that could take you to a channel, but then you'd probably have to have that bot connected to that channel, and good luck with that.
You'd have to use webhooks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, if you don't have access to the server, you can't make a webhook, which means, yeah, no dice.
So, I know that much, even though I don't know how to do any of it. But...
So, Mr. Wayne, you still stream on Vim, right?
Yeah.
What kind of improvements, or what have they been doing? I like to always look at other platforms, and I haven't looked at them at all recently. So,
Well, Vim bottom line is just straight just live streaming. No like uploading videos or anything like that. As far as like the bot system that they have for chats, I really like it because it picks up YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. And I keep saying Twitter. YouTube, Twitch, of course the Vim, and then the live chat. It all up.
If I may, though, that's not actually Vim, is it? That was made by a user, and they just called it Vim Chat. Vim didn't actually make that, correct?
Nah, Vim did not make it. Yeah, actually, the guy who contacted me created it. He created the bot.
Be right back.
Go to vim.bot, and it'll get.
Yeah, so I thought, yeah.
Did he open source it? Or
It's all like on that web.
GitHub? Oh, okay.
But yeah, it kind of saves me space because I have a dual monitor, but I'm not on monitor. Right. So I'm looking at everything on one.
Oh, okay. I was just kind of curious if you think that they're on the incline, decline. I mean,
And one good question is, can Vim handle more than 10 streams live at once yet?
Well,
because the last time I was there, it couldn't. The platform died when more than 10 people went live.
I'm online. Browsing.
Okay, so it's more stable than it was when I last looked.
Yeah, and the dude Shiren, he's always. Dude is like does not sleep, just on it. This man, I mean, like everybody who does.
Oh yeah, like Vim, Stream.me, all the new platforms I try to watch because maybe they think it's something cool that you can literally copy. I mean, I'm not ever against, not necessarily straight copying, but if someone comes up with a game changer, I mean.
Stream.me is a strange one, you know. They've been around for a long time, and they've never blown up.
How long?
They've been around since 2011.
Oh, wow.
And they never blew up. And they've got some really good stuff on their site. Like, they have some stuff that is amazing. And
the tournaments?
For some reason, the tournament stuff, the reward system on Stream.me is amazing. But for some reason, that site just never took off. Ever. And it's been around as long as Twitch. There's just something about it that just sits there and stagnates. It never takes off. And I don't know why, because it is a good platform. It is.
I guess sometimes it takes the
Yeah. I mean, they here's the thing, like they do a lot of stuff for their community. Those tournaments that they do are amazing. And they've got some really good prizes. Like they've got contacts, they know people, and they get really good stuff. But the platform just doesn't ever seem to benefit from it for some reason, and I just don't know why.
They give away something crazy like 100,000 a month. Like
yeah, they do.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I've been tempted I just I multi-streaming to me. Caster kind of was wobbly lately, so I stopped completely, and I want to be able to focus on one chat before I can focus on more than one. So,
The thing is, I've never been against multi-streaming. I used to do it myself. There's nothing wrong with it. There's like people who will get sideways about it and like, oh, why don't you focus on one platform? It's like, why put all your eggs in one basket?
yeah.
Well, that and believe it or not, even as minute of a streamer as I am, people who come see me on Twitch or find me on Twitch or YouTube or stream me, they do come over to DLive. You know, because I think it's good to use a free platform to advertise for free.
Yeah, Stream Me is just like the odd duckling. It's really weird. It's a good platform, and it just sits there and doesn't take off.
Because of the reward system. The reward system is horrible.
What? I thought it was
on Stream Me. We're talking about another platform.
No, I know. I thought Stream Me had a good reward system.
It does. It's pretty solid, apart from the fact it's unicorns, which I've never understood.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I would rather purchase Lino than unicorns because you're gonna get more for your money.
Yeah, what is it? Stream Me is unicorns and sparkles, which is like
sparkles don't even make any. Or sparkles are the ones. That's the actual cash value. The
that's the one you buy.
Some kind of reward that puts you up in contest or something, because they do their rewards through contests. So you got to compete against people, and that's why I don't like it.
Not all of them. There's also, you get points for like if you do back-to-back streams, your time you stream. I was reading some stuff, and they pay their top like 50 streamers,
no, but they
10 grand.
Right. Yeah. I stream 24/7 damn near, dude, and you can go look at my account and see that nothing happens, and I'm on my own multi-panel. I made a multi-panel for DLive, and then I'm also on another multi-panel of a guy who's been on Stream Me since day one, and nothing.
I believe you can see your rank in your profile. I think
the only thing I get over there is harassed.
Well, you will.
And this is before the other people came over. Way before. I've been on Stream Me for a while. I've been on Stream Me before I found DLive.
You know what? I have an interesting angle on why they might not have taken off yet, too, Shadow.
What's that?
Obviously, they could have taken their time, and someone could not have had a lot of time to dedicate, and it took them a while to build this up. I don't know how long they've been giving away this amount of money for. I don't think forever.
The past 12 months or so.
Okay, yeah. So maybe they got in a spot where they're ready to grow, but they needed to, because if they're not tied to a cryptocurrency, they have to pay taxes on their profits.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
on these unicorns. So
plus they have to worry about
give away all this and show a huge loss the first couple years, which you can always do. Here. Right. And that'll help them out financially substantially. So maybe they just haven't won it. They haven't done a lot of marketing and advertising, because I never heard about them. So.
Yeah, I heard about them through Mixer, actually. I'd never even heard of Stream Me until I went to Mixer. Because on Twitch, all you hear about is Twitch. And I was in the Twitch ecosystem for a long time. And if you talk about anything that isn't Twitch, on Twitch, you get lambasted for it.
I found it searching in Google for a live streaming platform.
But when I did hear about Stream Me, I did some digging about it.
2 months after live streaming on there, and I was just like, really? That is so messed up. So I went around looking for other platforms that weren't as strict as YouTube. And
then you went to Stream Me, which is more strict.
Yeah. So that was one that, but it wasn't pulling up results for, whatever. And I didn't even hear about DLive. Actually, it was through someone else's stream on YouTube who is a multi-streamer and I think because he was connected in Steem is the reason why he found DLive.
That's why a lot of people found it.
It wasn't being listed in searches for a platform to stream on. Because I just got it through word of mouth, and that's how I found my way here. And
I mean, I think you might be onto something with the Stream Me stuff, though. Maybe. I think you might be.
We'll see. Troll probably is, but
I think that the boat's already sailed for them. Honestly, they've been just sat there years doing nothing.
Yeah, because it's not hard for them to dump money into SEO and stuff when they're ready. And I just did a bunch of searches. if you want to have a loss like that, you position yourself to be extremely hard to find online. I mean, we've done it, and it's what they are right now. With the amount of money they're dumping out, there's no reason they're, in my opinion, I don't think they're that stupid.
Well, obviously
I would hope not.
Obviously not.
But you never know. Could be some genius guy that's good with servers, and he hired his buddy that was good at marketing, and now they're just dumping all this money. And they got an investment. I've seen terribly run companies like that too. So I don't know.
Who knows? Let's go ask them.
Well, I mean, the thing is, they've got a really good foundation there, which could be used to a very high level to compete with Twitch, to compete with YouTube.
Yeah.
I honestly believe that StreamMe could do it.
Well, their multi-panel ability alone puts them at the top, because there is no other stream platform where within the site itself you can create a multi-panel for the streamers within the platform.
Yes, you can on Mixer.
Well, I've never used Mixer, so
well, and if you're creating a streaming platform, I don't think you're.
But how many other ones are there?
Twitch is getting it in a few months.
But they don't have it now, so it doesn't count unless it's now.
They announced it at TwitchCon. They're getting it in about 6 months' time.
Still don't count unless it's now. So Streamy and Mixer, those are the only two that have in-browser, on-platform panel capability.
Like multi-stream?
Yeah, they're the only platforms right now that can do it, yeah.
Where you can, without even having to create a panel like we got, you can just click your Streamy, you know, like in your OBS, how you, like if you have Castro like me.
I've done it on Mixer. I just turn
on my, and you can be in multiple streamer panels.
On Mixer, you can only be in one at a time.
Yeah.
And they're also made on the fly. They're live. Like two streamers say, let's co-stream. They send an invite, you accept it, and then boom, done.
Yep. Unless you leave the, panel. And the second you stream, you're automatically up on there.
Yeah, streaming doesn't work like Mixers, but Mixer does have it.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Shadow, I think there's a service we're missing out on that no one's capitalized on yet. And I'm one to talk about it. I don't care about hiding stuff like this. If anyone wants to go do it, do it. Is with that co-streaming stuff, and you know how I love money. Is no, if you're a top streamer, say you have an average of like 500 or more concurrent viewers or 250, whatever, doesn't matter. They're going to be different tiers, but like you can literally sell playing time with someone else in a co-stream.
That's actually being done.
It is being done. I mean, I've tried to find it because I would like, you know how much I would pay to play with like Dr. Lupo, you know? Or someone like.
So what happens at the moment is it's not quite like that, but what people actually do is if you subscribe to their channels, and this happens a lot on Twitch. I see this a lot on Twitch. You basically earn tokens in the chat for being a subscriber. You can then cash in those tokens for server time.
I want to do because I have tokens, but and so, like, dang, how do I implement buying all? I want to offer to reward users something to hold on to.
Yeah, it happens for a lot of DayZ streamers, a lot of Rust streamers, stuff that use games that use dedicated servers. You can cash in your tokens and say like one token will give you, say, a day of server time, and they've been doing this for a long time.
What is this platform?
It happens on Twitch, and I've also seen it on Mixer.
Oh. See, I'm so new to all this stuff. I don't even know what the hell you guys are talking about right there. I'm like...
Well, see, I created a fan token.
Yeah, in-stream currency.
I made. But that evolved into like... One thing that I have it running on right now is from Steemit, but for my token. I'm trying to find it and make the viewers feel more involved rather than watching.
Yeah. There was actually a StarCraft player as well on Twitch a long time ago. This is back in like 2012, like years and years and years ago. And he had an in-stream currency that only subscribers earned, and you could cash in your currency to give him a 1v1. One slight problem, this guy was challenger level, so he crushed everybody that went up against him, but it was cool that you could.
Yeah. That's what, and it's the whole engagement. They want to be involved. Good experience, you know? Rather than just watching, be a part of the act. Makes everybody.
Yeah, he would do like subscriber Sundays where people would come in, cash in their tokens, and face him all day, 1v1s.
Yeah.
It was great.
I love soda popping.
Oh, soda popping. Oh, God. Oh, he's a love or hate him. There is no in between.
I haven't watched him in years, but he was back when I played a lot of WoW. He was a good guy, man.
He was like the go-to WoW streamer for the longest time.
And I played a druid just like him. So
Feral Druid.
Yep.
My main was a Feral Druid. Oh, Christian, my main was a Hunter. My off was a Feral Druid. So
Nice. I love that game.
same. I only recently unsubscribed from it.
Yep.
Like, as in last month.
Was in last month?
Yeah, I cancelled my WoW sub last month for the first time in over 5 years. And now I feel naked.
Never got one.
It's been like a year for me. I'm trying to hold out.
It's like, dude, it's called World of Warcraft for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
I never got
it
into
is.
it, thankfully. Oh, so glad.
It's such a good game, though. That's the problem. You get enticed back because it's good. Although, if you skip Battle for Azeroth, you did the right thing because that expansion is crap.
Yep.
I played through that shit and I regret it. It is.
Are they releasing a vanilla WoW? Like,
Yep, WoW
them
Classic is
actually?
coming.
Okay, they are, right? Okay. Because I heard.
And I've been speaking to people who've tried it and they say it's awesome.
I can't wait, man. You
I'll
remember
be
how
all over
long
that
it
like a
took
bad
to level
rash.
up?
It's just as long as it did. I
Yeah.
remember, I literally remember the getting to level 59 and doing the literal 3-week grind to get 60. I remember that shit.
Also, you can go do 40-man raid.
Yep, and then you get absolutely destroyed.
Yep.
Baron Geddon, go fuck yourself.
Leroy!
God, I have
hate
so
to
many
fall short.
memories of vanilla WoW.
All right.
All
I
good,
appreciate
dude.
y'all having me on, though.
Appreciate
man,
you
these are
stopping
chill.
by.
Like I said, I'm down to do this. Especially toss around. Growing big, we're growing fast.
The live is growing at an exponential rate right now. It's scary how fast it's growing.
I think D-Live is broken right now.
It is.
Okay, because I'm like, my chat's not working, fan base isn't loading.
Yep, D-Live is definitely having problems right now.
I'm like, it's broken, guys.
Broke you with Almighty.
It's
Oh,
not
man.
working.
All right, guys.
Yeah, my chat's frozen up again.
I'm gonna call this stream. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out. Appreciate all the love and support. And I thank you guys for having me online. Check
It was a
these
pleasure,
guys
dude.
out.
Thanks for streaming on D-Live.
Thank you for stopping by. Shout out Mr. Wang. Check him out if you haven't. Say what's up.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Oh,
guys.
Dennis.
Y'all heard that, my whole 2 people. What's that?
Oh yeah, just giving y'all a shout out. I know, follow, show them.
Appreciate it, dude.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Hey, anyone out there watching too right now, if you want to hop on and chat with us, just hop on.
Yeah.
If you want to hop on and troll,
And
I'll
if
just
you don't
mute you.
know how